I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Come get lost with me. 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 Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight.
Okay, I just turned on my mic. What's up, guys? So I'll be doing Elite 8 Esports versus PG Supernova, for which I played for KASKUS tournament analysis and recap. I've seen that a lot of people are interested in the game. Wondered how I've been able to make PG Supernova Elite 8. Test. Okay.
Ternyata di sini sudah mulai tadi drafting ya kan. Sudah akan mulai tadi masih masuk band pertama antara kedua tim. Lihat sini seorang ada Shefmi persiapannya agak sedikit lambat dan Kensei Laira sudah di ban, sedangkan Reza juga di ban oleh PG Supernova di sini.
Reza, gue jarang lihat pemain Elite 8 memakai Reza.
Iya, kayak mungkin kalau ini mereka melawan Boom mungkin oke.
Okay, so here
jarang sekali melihat pemain Reza. Varia di ban, Reza juga di ban.
seems to be a problem. Oh, there we go. Okay. So here we went for the Reza ban and
oleh PG Supernova di sini.
Reza.
I went for the Lara ban, Kensei ban, very general power picks that are really strong in this meta that we need to get banned. And for us, we went for bans, aiming towards opening up, deleting the counters for Celeste, because right here we purposely left open Malene. This is so that we bagged on a chance that Elite 8 won't know what counters Malene, because Malene is very powerful, and it doesn't seem like whenever I use Malene or whenever anyone uses Malene, can play Malene to the extent that she can carry hardcore or hard carry the whole game very easily by herself. So here we took out the Malene counters, and Elite 8 took Malene almost immediately here. But then we got Grace, which is a very good counter to Malene, and also Celeste after this, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So once you have Celeste, you can counter Malene very easily with her range, and Grace reduces her incoming damage.
Gue nggak tahu sih ini ada Melin ada Samuel karena kalau kita
here I'm sure they took Samuel because he's also one of the best mid lane power picks. Arden is a very one of the meta picks for support and engage or dive hero. Here we decided to pick Alpha, and basically Alpha is a really strong frontliner, and when you play her bot, she's unkillable, and with the addition to Grace, that just made Alpha too strong. Alpha is actually really strong, and I'm sure a lot of people from Indonesia play Alpha, and Mauer Hitam was really good at Alpha. Kestrel is in the jungle here. We're just picking everything that counters Malene, because once we counter Malene, their hero comp is pretty much over. The way we drafted against Elite 8 was specifically to give me or Mauer Hitam a power pick, followed by giving jungler Big Baby Boo either carry jungle or utility jungle. Pop is just utility as well. Glaive is a comfort pick on Elite 8 side. They like to run Glaive a lot, they like to run Vox a lot. Drum just here so that we can eat another one of Elite 8's. Probably Arden. Or we can't really eat Malene. Samuel, take down one damage shield for sustain support. Let's just skip forward to the game.
Tidak ada satupun hero support
okay.
Sebagai healer. Biasanya kan
so we see Hein Malene jungle on the Malene jungle. On Jaegers and Samuel, their comp isn't really flexy. Malene could have went mid and Samuel jungle, but they just tried to do it based on their comfort. From the draft point of view, my team won this draft really hard because we counter Malene very heavily. All our heroes counter Malene. Here Hein went for a rotation that counters or puts pressure in mid, and that relieves pressure of the bot usual jungle push, which you can see Big Baby Boo went for. So in this case, my bot is this game's top. So pretty standard rotation early game. We exchanged their blue jungles. This point is really mechanical early game. Just have to make sure we don't lose the early game too. We've got that heal.
Tadi kita lihat court starts dari
I'm not wrong, Grumtra died here. Yeah, Grumtra died here. Just got off position. He went for the healing and then decided to go down and he got ganked.
Ya, tampaknya terpisah cukup jauh di situ.
Mau lakuin rotasi kayaknya.
Just general laning fate. Nothing happened.
Spaghetti masih berusaha farming tentunya. Masih level 2 tentunya.
Hi, Amos.
Dia membantu offensive jungle.
Yeah, it sucks. Nah, I don't think so. Just that we drafted really well with the help of Creator Raw. Panjagers was playing really good. Yeah, he was.
Pilihan cukup menarik di mana dalam jam itu Anim Save Me taunting. Jarang sekali gue melihat Anim Save Me melakukan taunting tentunya.
Ini untuk mempermainkan mental lawan pastinya.
Iya. Apalagi dia melawan Mr. Like. Taunting balik kita lihat keduanya.
Tampaknya cintanya
Mr. Like God doing a lot of fun.
Iya, tidak bertepuk sebelah tangan.
Semoga Anim Save Me dan Mr. Like jodoh.
Those taunting though.
Dan ini kayak satu kali tahun balik.
Casual like auto attacked a bit first before going in because he has the red buff. If you auto attacked him first, he would have been very easily able to kill Sam. But I think we got someone here. Not sure. And I died. They candied the wave. Candy really made a huge impact. Casual almost died here, but Official Hind missed his ability.
Banyak tapi harus mundur. Big Baby Boo nggak bisa melakukan terlalu banyak ofensif. Ini permainan cukup menarik sudah ditunjukkan di awal-awal dari Esports.
My team comp has a really good front line and we have Grace to protect me, so there was basically no way for E8 side to catch me out in a team fight unless Glaive went in for an engage, but that's true.
Kabur ke arah turret tentunya. Sudah ada pergerakan official hate tampaknya akan sedikit mundur di sini melakukan recall.
Nothing happening much here.
Alpha di atas sana.
General laning phase. Visual.
Lebih sering mengisi lane di top lane dari sisi kita observer ya. Karena kayaknya dia di jungle agak sedikit kesusahan melihat bagaimana jungle-nya juga masih stabil tadi.
Ya di sini tampaknya dari pemain PG Supernova mulai mengambil Crystal Treant dari
My team played really well this game. Our hit him as an actual god. I don't know, it's probably the live buff. Being in a live stage. Saruman, he gets caught off too much. Might be due to his laggy phone, but his positioning, he keeps getting caught by the enemy team. Glaive and Malene are really good gagers or initiators because they have CC.
Tapi damage-nya belum segitu besarnya untuk masuk ke Grace ya.
Sebenarnya yang gua cukup kaget adalah di sini secara network malah diungguli oleh PG Supernova. Walaupun di awal pertandingan tadi
just generally applying pressure to both
cukup terdesak.
Bot lanes.
Mereka lebih unggul.
Mereka malah bisa farming lebih enak.
Castrol as a jungler is a really good seeker, so by right, Castrol should have got the tower down by 4 minutes. Or 5 minutes actually.
Melakukan rotasi ke top harus berhati-hati di situ. 4 pemain.
Our hit him gets caught out here. But this relieves pressure because there are 4 of them at top. So we were able to split push mid and bot. I'll just talk from the point of the YouTube. I think we got the bot tower here. My ult hits Glaive. That really helps. So they'll be able to protect this tower. So basically, E8 didn't really get anything from that fight except kill.
One shot, one kill kayak
Which might have been
kemarin
good, but we
kemarin
exchanged too
kalau
much,
kalau salah
they
ya.
exchanged too much tower damage.
Di bawah sana Anim Save Me pukulan masih ke arah seorang Mr. Like.
Anyway guys, if you have any questions for me in the chat, you can talk. You can tell me.
Kita tengah sana Anim Spaghetti masih bisa selamat dia belakang turret. Sareman di sini harus hati-hati dia akan menjadi korban.
Yeah, as you can see, Sareman and his positioning.
Banyak dia langsung menghilang ke arah mencari pelindungan.
Ya, permainan yang bagus kali
No
ini
biggie, we
di
have
Elite
an equal goal.
e-sport di awal
There's no
pertandingan.
deficit.
Mereka
It's pretty
mendominasi
equal.
kill
I think we're
3-1.
ahead by about 50 gold or something.
Tapi udah ada satu
Because our rotations are much better.
BPB di sini.
If your rotations are good, you'll offset the
Yang akan membantu dia untuk lebih sustain.
kills.
Ini kalau
The
kondisinya
extra 2 kills they got.
begini
And actually
terus
now we
sampai
have like
akhir
100
pertandingan,
gold.
seharusnya
Aha.
PD Supernova bisa memenangkan game kali ini karena
Prosper.
otomatis di situ Gramjo Alpha akan sangat sakit sekali dan Celeste.
You can see Casual and her tower sieging
Terus
ability.
damage-nya cukup besar itu dengan Supernovanya juga.
Alpha's.
Alpha berhasil
Wait, Moline
membunuh
died here
Malin
because
di
he
situ.
overextended without glaive.
Malin bisa mati dan tetap Spaghetti di situ. Juga cukup sekarang berusaha
Yeah,
dijaga
died
Junior
here.
Jair, tapi Grace berhasil melindungi diri seorang Spaghetti.
Alpha
Ada
melakukan
pergerakan
rotasi
wanita,
lagi.
Bisa Alpha langsung rotasi, langsung ke Jagger. Watcher wakil, nggak kena, sayang sekali. Terlalu tipis tadi. Sayang banget itu. Geser sedikit lagi mungkin akan kena, tapi ya mungkin agak sedikit terburu dari Big Baby.
Yeah, it's
Ya,
pretty.
nampaknya
I mean,
membaca
a lot of
pergerakan
people
dari,
are talking about this.
Wait, tapi di sini Mr. Lightguard ada di
Oh,
turret,
Mr.
langsung
Lightguard is
melakukan
diving in the
wave.
tower
Ini
to
Chef
proxy
tampaknya
the-
harus melakukan recall. Tadi ada sedikit tahu juga.
Pretty risky,
Tapi
but
Chef
we all
cukup
know
enak
where
di-
we don't know where the jungler
Fahmi
is.
cukup
That's
enak
why
di sini. Dia dapat satu minion wave sendirian tanpa
we didn't
dibantu.
lose this tower. I'm pretty sure.
Ada berusaha masuk. Oblivion sudah
Keep
dikeluarkan.
in mind, I'm
Masih
pretty
nggak kena
low.
ke arah seorang Spaghetti maupun Sareman.
E8, they have really good usage of a minion
Tapi
candy.
Spaghetti sakit banget itu, tinggal tipis nyawanya.
Oh, it's
Aduh,
Inman
sedikit.
Fish? Hi, Edmund.
Ya, di situ Hanjager ke satu hit lagi, Malice and Ferry kalau bisa mengenai kepada
What do you think about
Spaghetti dan
Humanist?
Sareman langsung double kill itu.
Iya,
Well,
dan
it's
tadi
not
kata
surprising
Alpha
really,
harus melakukan
because a
edit
lot of
itu
people
kan,
are dropping out of
damage
the
besar
Vainglory
ketemu
scene,
Cliff. Tadi
esports scene.
ada sedikit efek dari Mortal
I mean,
sebenarnya. Tapi
I would very much like to keep him, but
cukup disayangkan
there's no
karena
choice
benar-benar
given
tipis
how
banget, sekitar
SCMC is
23%
handling
nyawanya tersisa.
Vainglory 5v5.
Ya, masih selamat tampaknya.
I mean, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody because I don't really know how
PG Supernova.
business is ran or anything.
Masih ini ya, masih nggak akan hancur lebih gampang tuh ya. Chef Mi sudah bergerak kalah Mr. Lightguard di situ. Mr. Lightguard bakal langsung kabur. Tapi kayak kita melihat Spaghetti di sini benar-benar bisa dilindungi oleh sosok Sareman yang menggunakan Grace.
Ya, Sareman cukup banyak berkorban demi Spaghetti kalau kita
Here I hit
perhatikan.
my power spike,
Meskipun
level 8.
baru
plus.
mati satu ya, tapi tentunya
I think we got this tower.
worth it sebenarnya karena Spaghetti ya sendiri masih bisa
I think if E8 had to win this game,
Damage tadi cukup banyak diserang
they
oleh
have to.
Sareman.
They should have pushed the early lead. If not, there's no way they could have won this game because our late game was way better.
Masih bisa diblok tentunya, tapi itu boosting damage-nya sakit bar karena Spaghetti juga. Dan ini akan ada inisiasi.
Flash is really OP.
Orang mawar hitam sudah
into the
melihat
right
Castro,
comp.
sudah melakukan glimmer shot tapi dia tahu arahnya kemana. Ardan berusaha melindungi seorang Hanjek.
I thought Alpha dived
Sudah
too
jauh
deep
sekarang.
here, but
Watcher
surprisingly,
nggak mengenai siapapun.
Alpha's just
Ya,
OP.
Hanjek masih selamat dari
he was able to frontline all that damage.
sedikit tipis.
Okay.
Oh,
I think I died
Spaghetti
here. Yeah, I got
berhasil
caught out
kena
here.
afterburn,
Oh, but I didn't
masih
die.
berhasil selamat.
Never mind.
Tampaknya Spaghetti juga masih selamat.
Did I die?
Sareman masih bisa
I think I
melakukan
died.
heal ke arah seorang.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I died.
Nggak heal ternyata dia. Tapi ternyata Spaghetti harus mati. Orang Phobia critical ulti di situ. Ada afterburn dikeluarkan dan Sareman juga harus mati. Double kill didapatkan oleh seorang Samuel.
Or hit him.
Di sini harus dilakukan.
He's OP.
Official hand.
They got all these
Mr.
people.
Lightguard juga datang membantu.
Boom.
Hanjager berusaha mungkin ada trade kill didapatkan oleh Alpha di sini. Cukup untuk itu bagaimana tapi langsung dimakan Mr. Lightguard. Langsung berusaha mencari posisi untuk bisa membunuh seorang Phobia atau Phobia. Masih punya healing flash dia di sini. Masih bisa memberikan damage Mr. Lightguard. Tapi enggak, dia akan mundur. Di sini nggak bisa. Ada 3 orang dari Leta Esports.
Ya, terbukti cukup efektif berhasil membunuh Hanjager karena bisa dibilang Hanjager jangan dibikin sampai jadi terlebih dahulu.
Tapi-
Sama
You
seperti
did. You run
Esports
through the
selalu
CP minion
mengincar
thing.
habis-habisan
I
kepada
noticed that a few
Spaghetti.
times.
Iya, akhirnya mati.
Yeah, that's a
Akhirnya,
mistake on my
tapi
part.
Spaghetti di situ mati, kemudian tadi Grace
Um,
juga harus mati.
I was too
Alpha
confident
juga
in Celeste.
tentunya
Whenever I
Fred
get
dan
Celeste, it's just
bagus
like
Fred
a,
banding 1 tadi.
I don't know,
Ya,
just my
tapi kalau
comfort
kita
thing.
lihat
I get too
perolehan
comfortable.
gold masih diungguli
I
oleh PG
go in really
Supernova.
deep.
Wow.
Sometimes it comes out as
Mereka
a
total
death,
2
but
kill di sini, kill score-nya ya.
mostly
benar,
I
bisa
think I
dibilang
outplay
mereka
people
mendapatkan,
really well.
minion kill cukup baik, kemudian minion jungle juga bisa mencuri dari.
We put a lot of pressure in mid here. I think that's because the top tower already died. Why am I always low? Okay, rip.
Satu hit lagi masih bisa dilindungi oleh official hand yang memberikan damage ke arah PG Supernova, masih bisa mundur.
The only person on each team that can defend against towers, Samuel. Because Samuel has a long range. Maybe even Malene, but I outzone her so.
Menikmatinya di depan sana. Reverse shot.
I think here we were able to get the. After pushing mid, we got the ghost usher.
Hanya beberapa momen saja dia tidak gagal mengenai reverse shot.
Did I die again? There's no one with me. But they won this engage because they got our dinosaur. Yeah. Worse. I'm not gonna say anything, it's just worse. 0, 2, and 5. I'm doing too much. I'm being too aggressive.
Dan menunggu teman-temannya datang. Walaupun Spaghetti mati, tapi 3 pemain.
It's okay, my team carried me really well.
Backup 4 pemain bahkan.
Iya, 4 pemain langsung backup Spaghetti, dan di sini tentunya sangat menyenangkan bagi Spaghetti di mana teman-temannya bisa membantu.
At this point we were just like snowballing their towers. We got every single every single of their first towers.
No kill, 2 death.
TV buff not picked up by Big Baby Boost.
Mawar hitam sudah melakukan pergerakan, sudah diambil ghosting juga bagi PGS Nova. Nova Bear juga official yang tampaknya sudah melihat ada pergerakan, tapi langsung berusaha masuk ke arah Hein di situ.
I think Hein got caught
masih
here.
berusaha kabur dari 3 orang, masih bisa kabur di situ.
What from here we just we went to their bot lane and then we just sieged really hard. I think I boots. No, I didn't boots here.
Terkena silent Gramjong, masih bisa melindungi seorang.
Why game 1 takes so long? Is there something? Not taking it.
Tampaknya pemain Elite 8 cukup ragu-ragu untuk mengincar ke Mr. Ligat.
This is the short game. That still took too long. Oh yeah, right, I remember now. We overextended here. When Kestrel was not here, so we all died. But if I'm not wrong, we got this tower.
Langsung masuk ke turret ketiga, penggunaan Ghostwing yang sangat baik sih, tapi 5 orang dari Alliance Sport juga sudah melakukan rotasi itu ya. Heal sudah dikeluarkan bagi seorang mawar hitam. Morbia seorang diri, afterburst mundur.
Yeah, our team fight here was really bad because no one was focusing on the front lines and their front lines. So basically I had no defense, so that meant I had to go back off a bit. Our hitam here dived in too deep. But we traded enough damage in the tower. It's just that the throw wasn't needed.
Mereka tim fight yang defense yang sangat bagus.
Sangat bagus, mereka masih bisa mempertahankan turret ketiga mereka di bottom.
Iya. Dan blessing Hanjagers tadi cukup bagus, dia dapat 2 kill ya tadi ketika tim fight di bawah tadi.
Dan turret pertama di mid tampaknya harus hancur oleh
Morbia.
We lost tower because of it. Yeah, Elite 8's candies are really well placed. That early game they spam it too much. I think candy should.
Ya, dan kalau kita bilang juga after
you have a really you have a really big wave. You can pile up your teammates on wave. Gets really hard to clear it.
Sangat-sangat sakit dia, sudah memiliki item Spellfire dan juga Clockwork di sini.
Ya, tampaknya kalau kita lihat item dari Spaghetti terfokus.
From here we tried to pressure the Black Claw pit while at the same time trying to poke the enemies. I created
Grace berusaha langsung diincar oleh Hanjagers itu, berusaha masuk ke base Junking dan berhasil dia.
I don't know why I ulted here. I was expecting someone to walk there.
Ada pergerakan Gramjong di bawah sana. Oblivion masih bisa di-block.
Yeah, Mr. Like God was going into deep with an alpha was not.
Masih bisa di-heal oleh seorang Grace. Masih bisa kabur dia.
You have to use the Grace heal for that.
Masih punya heal yang cukup besar, dan 5 orang melawan 5 orang di tengah.
But here we did a lot of poking, zoning out. Basically Kestrel Celeste versus Samuel battle.
Tapi 2 orang DPG Supernova health-nya di bawah 50%. Ini sangat berbahaya bagi mereka ketika mereka bisa diinisiasi dan mereka harus kalah tentunya. Sudah pergerakan kali ini. Pergerakannya ini ya, soft ya, sama. Iya. Jalannya sama.
At this point we gained control of the Black Cup.
Mereka jodoh gitu. Yang jodoh
but we decided to reset and shove all the way. So that whenever a FAT came in, we would be able
Udah mulai
to
masuk di saat-saat krusial.
take an
di
objective
menit
without any
ke-15.
risks.
Satu momen salah bagi satu tim itu tentu akan sangat berbahaya bagi
Iya,
mereka
benar.
karena ini bisa melakukan kedua tim masih punya potensi untuk bisa melakukan one push away.
Iya benar, apalagi sebenarnya menurut gue di sini yang harus berhati-hati adalah Mr. Laikat karena beberapa kali berani masuk ke tim fight tapi backup dari teman-temannya masih sangat jauh.
Iya. Official Hina kan melakukan
Looking at it,
di sini membeli
they're hidden
first
kills,
shot dan juga
but
Padahal cukup menarik dalam menggunakan Malin di mana
we were ahead like
ini
5k gold.
berfokus kepada
That's
ability
just
dan
because of the
juga
objective.
basic attack kombonya ya.
Iya,
Our
benar,
objective
kalau
control
kita
is-
bilang skill dari Melin itu memiliki
I did whatever I can to poke the
skill
tower.
yang sangat sakit.
'Cause I
Dan
could push
jika
the-
kita menggunakan
I could be aggressive here. I could afford to be aggressive in my.
Juga lebih besar.
Iya. Tentunya ini akan sangat berbahaya bagi Supernova. Damage-nya nggak cuma dari Malin tapi juga ada Hanjaggers, ada juga Fox di situ bisa memberikan DPS ke arah semua orang di mana Fox di sini menggunakan weapon yang udah breaking point dan juga position shift dia akan sangat berbahaya bagi
Once we
Supernova.
gained
Tapi
control of the
Supernova
Black
juga
Claw
punya
pit,
item
we had the
cukup
bot
besar,
wave
Castle
pushing.
Royale.
And then we pushed top. We decided to go for the Black Claw.
Crossbow dan juga broken mid.
Iya, berarti bisa
Or did we
dibilang
go for
Alpha
top
yang
lane?
menggunakan weapon power.
Iya,
Really
dan
sure.
ini tentunya cukup menarik. Hanjaggers sudah melihat nampaknya
All
ada
this
seorang
was
Chris
is that
itu
we gained
5
control
orang
of
dan
the
bagi Supernova sudah terlihat.
There's a
oleh
5v4
Hanjaggers
here.
sudah melakukan perubahan.
So I called
Langsung
Alpha to
diincar.
go in.
Oleh Nova sudah, sorry. Hill sudah
Look how
dilakukan,
strong
masih bisa
Alpha
kembali
is,
ke
man.
Solar Storm. Nggak
He just
berhasil
dived in
kabur.
really deep.
Nggak ada yang berhasil dimakan juga oleh seorang
I think he managed to
Marshall ya di sini.
pressure
Masih
this.
bisa one-shot long kill. Damage
Yeah,
juga
damn,
Sarin.
that
Masih
one
ada
shot long
Sarin
kill.
Nova. Masih bisa di-block. Sareman terlalu maju nampaknya
Get back
di-block.
here.
Dengan turret, tapi turret juga harus maju. Fonten sudah dikeluarkan.
Got what we
Semua
wanted.
3 orang dari
Tower.
Pegasus Nova sekarat, tapi mereka juga berhasil membuat Elite 8 harus ke lingkungan. Mundur 3 orang juga sekarat di situ.
Ya, di situ
But we
waktu
still
itu
couldn't
Alpha
Black Claw because we were all
dan,
low. We didn't really want to
masih
take the
berhasil
risk. So,
selamat di burst
and all the
habis
lanes are
habisan oleh
pushing.
Mawar Hitam
Bot is
tadi.
pushing. Mid is
Ya,
pushing.
iya,
Or mid was
officialnya tadi
actually
sempat terkena
failed,
one shot,
but
one kill dari Big
we wanted to
Baby
make sure that if whenever we took any objectives,
Poin yang cukup
we'd
penting
be
bagi
able
Elite
to
8
take it safe.
maupun Pegasus Nova, mereka sudah tahu seberapa besar kekuatan masing-masing tim, seberapa besar kekuatan hero dari lawan mereka, dan tentunya mereka bisa memperhitungkan kembali kira-kira ketika tim fight berikutnya bagaimana mereka akan melakukan pergerakan.
Iya,
It was
di
around
sini
this
kalau kita
point I hit
bisa
all
bilang
my
semua
power
fonten
spikes. I
sudah,
got my
dipakai,
Dragon's Eye
masih
here.
menunggu sekitar 20 detik untuk
And
bisa
all my
digunakan
teammates
lagi.
had at least 3 core
Sudah
items.
digunakan tadi. Kayak Fontennya di saat krusial dari kedua tim ya.
Iya, cukup efektif
6K
untuk
ahead of
menyelamatkan
gold.
teman-temannya.
Towers
Iya,
ahead.
dan masih nggak ada yang mati di menit.
I think we went for the ghost
Cukup
ring.
alot antar kedua tim, tapi network cukup drastis perubahan.
Sareman di situ tidak sadar, harus berhati-hati.
There's a
Sareman.
ward there. That's really dangerous. Saruman's got in a bad position again.
If
I'm not wrong, we won this fight because just cause our team comm was just too good. So we took them on 4v5 and they still couldn't kill us.
Satu hit lagi. Berhasil mati.
Went for Black Claw.
3 bahkan sudah hilang
Or
dari
we split it up?
dan Pegasus Supernova
Yeah, Alpha solo.
pergerakan ke objektif berikutnya di sini.
Nah.
Karena efek dari
Okay, that is just a
Sareman
team
Falcon
miscommunication.
berhasil membunuh Ardan.
Iya, dan itu kayak
That is a risky port. Should have known that they had vision in that bush because the box attack zone.
oleh Elite Esports dan tentunya
Earlier.
yang sangat berbahaya. Mawar hitam tadi cuma
Yeah.
dia harus berlari.
Yeah, that was.
Dia jangan terkena
Harus
kobaran
berhati-hati
api.
gitu.
Ya,
Got
dan
Black Claw here, and from here I think we won the
oleh
game already.
Pegasus Supernova ini sangat berbahaya.
Eve's still
Dimana
good, no.
dan
Even not good on
Elite
Celeste anymore because you need the damage. If you take Eve, you won't have enough damage.
Menahan.
Ya, dan
And
enak-
Aegis is really important
pemain
as
yang mendapatkan
reflex
Black
block
Claw
and
darahnya
the
otomatis
extra shield.
makin
Iya, dan ini
banyak.
tentunya sangat menyenangkan bagi Pegasus Supernova di mana mereka bisa langsung melakukan push balik, dan tier 2 dari turret mid lane sudah hancur. Elite Esports sudah melakukan defense di arah dekat turret tier 3 mereka.
You can see here, me and Casual are just zoning them really hard.
Konten tadi belum dikeluarkan. Masih
Really well.
ada konten untuk kedua tim di sini. Malin sudah melakukan damage sakit Pak favorit mengenai 2 orang, tapi nggak memberikan damage cukup banyak. Anda nggak ada inisiasi lebih lanjut dan tampaknya Pegasus Supernova akan melakukan.
Well, we went for ghosting here.
Regroup mundur di sini.
Then we pressured another objective.
Tidak mendapatkan armory tentunya.
Sayang sekali ya, walaupun memang sebenarnya mereka
This
mendapatkan
point, their
tapi
mid
armor
lane,
itu cukup penting.
Iya.
armory tower is up.
Oke, mereka harus bergerak pergerakan lagi ke arah
So
objective
if we get another tower down, it's pretty much GG. Another armory tower down.
Cepat sekali.
With this ghosting, we're able to do exactly just that. With our siege, they weren't able to do anything because their team can't fight into a siege comp.
Kita tidak melihat ada pencurian ghost wing lagi ternyata di sini.
Ada yang lewat
Dari mana di situ? Dan Adif Saifi tadi hampir saja oleh dia bergerak mundur mungkin nggak kena, tapi Adif Saifi di sini sudah melihat ada dua orang juga lewat. Gak lihat siapa-siapa. Tapi di sini Fox sangat berani.
I think this is when I ran in. Alpha was just too strong here. He could do whatever he wanted and still win. Yeah, I boosted in here indeed. I think we tanked this tower here. And then we got the armory and then that's when we won.
Orang ada di tim PG Elite 8
Okay, Mawar Hitam went into.
Mawar Hitam
He shouldn't have.
Mawar Hitam di
But
sini.
two of them still died, so
hancur dua di sini. PG Supernova sangat diunggulan sangat besar tentunya. Pergerakan ke arah Armo di situ. Di atas turret sedikit lagi. Dimakan seorang Glaive. Striker sih. Masih bisa kena, masih bisa diblok oleh Romobia. Pengguna skin yang sangat bagus. Olvivian sudah diluangkan. Masih bisa diblok juga oleh PG Supernova di sini. Sangat pas banget masih bisa berlindung di belakang official head. Tapi Hanjager sampai ke sekarang
kenapa akan mati?
Wartawan enggak bisa membunuh dia ternyata. Tapi
yeah, all their towers are up.
hancur dan ini objektifnya sudah
Okay, so once all the armory towers are down, pretty much a guaranteed GG because the backdoor is really easy at this point. But we didn't even need the backdoor because the lane pressure from all lanes, the armory down is too strong for E to handle, so they always needed one person to stay back. Meanwhile, we only had 6 towers down.
Ya, itulah kenapa di situ kalau kita lihat di map para pemain Elite 8 sudah menyebar
10K gold ahead.
Karena mereka tidak mau sampai kecolongan tele boots dari pemain PG Supernova.
Di satu sisi PG Supernova baru kehilangan 3 turret di top mid lane dan juga bot di tier
kita
pertama.
lihat replaynya tadi sini pergerakan yang baik sekali dari Mawar Hitam dan
Mawar Hitam went into.
Solastorm di situ. Junior JR harus mati di sini. Mawar Hitam yang tampaknya masih nafsu sekali mengejar official lane, tapi terkena afterburn.
Tadi sebenarnya Oranofobia sebenarnya bisa agak sedikit mengurus supaya scanningnya tadi ada alpha nggak kena, tapi itu ternyata berefek malah alfanya harus mati di situ ya.
Benar-benar.
Nah, ini
permainan yang cukup baik di situ ya, bisa mendapatkan 2 armory.
Itu sekali flare 4 orang, 5 orang kabur dari bus itu. Tampaknya
See, when you get 2 armories down, they just have to they need to stay at base. If not, the minions will push into their waves. So you're easily able to take control of the Black Hawk pit and take the dragon. Boom, we got it. And this team fight was just easy. Alpha with that really strong engage. Their backlines are over once Alpha went in.
5 orang sudah sekarang dari Elite dan Esports. Ini sangat berbahaya bagi mereka. Tapi Anisevi masih bisa berikan damage cukup besar. Mati di situ oleh efek Mortawan nampaknya.
I went in front here. I shouldn't have, but I still did it because why not? We already have Black Claw, this is sure win. I destroyed Maline here with that Solar Storm. The thing about Celestial Storms is that you have to predict where the enemy is gonna move. So this late in the game, I could pretty much predict. Kind of, yes. Yeah, so that's the first game down.
Wow.
It is a draft. It is a draft problem for Elite 8.
Sosok spaghetti benar-benar.
Penampilan yang berbeda.
We were able to take down 2 many towers. Yeah, the superior objective control, and that's how you won.
Final wave 2. Kali ini mereka tampil sangat
santai gitu ya. Di panggung mereka kayak mereka. Gua nggak tahu kenapa Reza.
Okay, here. Okay. So what we did here was really smart. Hold on, let me push. Okay.
Benar-benar. Sebenarnya
we banned Grace and Celeste. They took out Reza. And they take out Samuel. Okay, so basically, at this point in the bans, we took out all the Maline counters. Elite 8 thought that Maline sucked because of how they played their last game, so they fell right into our trap. Once I got Maline, it's pretty much a win. No, all the Maline counters are down, and all I had to do was just hard carry.
Tapi Lyra sudah diambil oleh official hand di sini, tentunya pengen sama menarik, dan pick kedua masih dipilih oleh
We gave them the Lyra because at this point, there no carrier will be able to counter Meline. That's just how sad it is. Meline is too strong.
Dan juga Lyra 100% kalau kita bisa bilang, selalu di pick dan juga selalu di ban. Dan Castle menjadi pick kedua dari Elite Esports.
A lot of the win rate or how to win a game in Bangalore is dependent on the draft. You can draft really well. You pretty much got like 80% of the game in your hand. Mechanics don't matter if you have a really good draft. If you have a even draft, then that's where mechanics come into play. Elite 8 and PGS were equal in skill. Would I say equal? I'm not sure. But about equal in skill. That's what I think. It's just that Elite 8's team has bonded way longer and forged really good team together.
Hero tanky lagi nih. Iya, dua hero tanky sudah diamankan oleh Mr. Lycat di sini.
Alpha di situ masih terbuka.
Yeah, let's just skip forward here.
Sangat menarik.
There's nothing much to say about the draft anymore.
Cukup menarik di mana
they could only get what they could get for the open picks from Samuel plus is down. I took no. So there's not much mid laners left except Scarf.
Menurut gua bagus karena kan Melin memang
on
sakit,
Jaegers.
tapi range-nya
Draw Lyra Kestrel seemed like a real.
Iya, memang
We got Koshka for the secured early game. Koshka's still really strong. You play her right, the right comp. Well, Tony is just a really strong front line and support or utility jungle or utility up. Got Vox here because Vox happens to be good into Kestrel and decent in the Grum Draw and can dodge Scarf's A's. Yep. The Arden here and they got Trinwalker as the last pick. Trinwalker is good into dive comp, which is what my team was. We all were really short ranged. But what Elite 8 Esports did here was Lyra mid. I don't know. Lyra mid is really off meta now because they nerfed her this patch by her A, which is what I used her for back then. Lyra with the poke A is probably the strongest way you can play Lyra and the way you should play Lyra. Alternating current Lyra isn't really that good because there's other better CP carries. Lyra can be used as a pick to just take away Lyra. I forgot what it's called. Basically just pick Lyra. Oh yeah, a denial pick. But what they needed here was not a denial pick, but a really good counter to Meline, which is, they didn't have because we banned all the counters to Meline.
Karena
dia menang range, dia bisa heal.
Memenangkan game kedua. Dan ya kita masih melihat Lyra akan dimainkan oleh Jaegers. Kita akan melihat Lyra mid di sini tentunya.
Ya di sini kalau kita lihat adanya Kestrel dan Scarf. Seharusnya mereka fokus kepada objektif, fokus kepada turret.
Dan sini
ini rotasi yang selalu dilakukan oleh
They did the same rotation this game.
tiga pemain, baik di mid
there was no special invasion rotation for all the games again.
Rotasinya sama-sama kuat sebenarnya untuk Supernova Elite Esports tentunya. Sudah ada pergerakan. Gua agak sedikit bingung ya, ada Infamous sama Boom di bagi Supernova. nama gue jadi kayak ini tadi bukan Boom kan? Oh ya bukan Infamous juga kan, bukan. Ya masih di sini mereka sudah melakukan farming masing-masing di jungle mereka sendiri, kita sudah mulai di Sareman dan juga sosok dari Junior JN yang menggunakan Walker di sini bertarung nyari lasit sebenarnya tadi. Nggak mukul.
Pretty standard early game here.
Kita lihat di jungle atas pun juga sudah dicuri minionnya oleh
Okay, so Lyra mid. If this is last patch, maybe they could have won. Lyra mid is too off man.
Gue seperti melihat dua support di mid ya oleh Elite Esports di sini, ada Walker dan juga Lyra.
Tapi kalau kita lihat Lyra, dua item pertamanya adalah Crystal Beat.
Tentu yang akan masuk bermain Wood. Tuh lihat. Baru ngomong.
Once again, I'd say that we beat them in draft again.
Iya.
Mengalami damage yang cukup besar.
Sakit banget.
Because Malin as mid is unbeatable. If you don't have the right heroes in her. Grace is probably the strongest counter with Celeste. Grace is the best counter Malin. But even then, Malin could still beat him, depending on the matchup. Right. My Dark Form B counters turn. Thanks, Edwin. Yeah, counters a lot of things. It's an invulnerability shit. Here, Arden was Intern Walker was caught off guard, or in he overextended, so we were able to focus him down really easily. I called for an engage and turn because of that.
Dan di situ kalau kita lihat terkena efek root dari Malin.
Iya, dan itu pas banget sih kayak rootnya kena, Koska ngasih damage, Arden juga bisa datang backup di situ. Dan tampaknya ada perebutan jungle di sini sudah dilihat oleh official hand juga. Tampaknya Supernova harus hati-hati, ada pergerakan ke arah dirinya. Dari sisi minimap sudah dihancurkan, dihabiskan tentunya. Supernova harus berhati-hati, dia dapat minimap juga.
It's just from this point, like this early game is just basically countdown to when Malin power spikes. Once I got my my alternating current. Elite 8 was pretty much half done. That's how strong Malin is.
Benar-benar mekanisme yang sangat baru di
play her well.
Bisa dibilang dia punya 4 skill ya.
Iya, bisa bilang 4 skill.
They were pressuring okay, so the past game they tried pressuring mid as well. We don't really see a lot of emphasis on bot or top lane. Because the strongest players, me and Han Jaegers from each team, which generally who we draft around are in mid. I guess that's the reason why Elite 8 pressured mid lane, maybe? Not really sure. Saruman almost got caught out here, but Koshka was dealing a lot of damage on them, so we were able to get away. The barrier. This is pre-level 5 minutes, so damage on tower isn't really. So this is just like if Elite 8 can beat me or beat my team, or I mean snowball the early game, they could have still had a chance of winning. As per any other game. Their minion can come.
Satu objektif tuh dia di sini. Supernova tadi habis pulang di situ. Jadi Anipin berusaha mencari Mr. Like, tapi Glimmer Shot sayang sekali 2 kali dia mengenai seorang Tony.
Ya di sini kalau kita perhatikan Caster bermain weapon power.
Iya, dan ini tentu pilihan cukup berbeda ya. Junior dia melihat seorang Salema di situ berada di satu bus yang sama, ditarik gitu aja, masih terkena aku. Dan Mr. Liker malah melakukan taunting di sini.
Bukannya dibantuin.
Bukannya dibantuin. Kalau gue jadi teammate gue mungkin. Tapi ada taunt di situ dilakukan. Selike God berusaha mencari agresivitas turret ke arah seorang.
They had a stronger pressure here. Hein was trying to pressure top, but Tony did his 8 tankiness there. Help was really good. I tried to come in here, but I didn't really. Just trying to relieve pressure. Wow, Charlemagne. Yeah, we lost the tower here. But I was able to push mid a bit. Me and Gasha pushed mid. And bot was going down already, so it was a good exchange.
Tapi Uranofobia di bawah sana juga sudah kehilangan turret dan juga dia cukup sekarat melawan seorang mawar hitam.
Dan di mid juga tampaknya
harus hancur.
Would have been better to push mid probably.
Oleh PG Supernova di turretnya. Dan juga Junior
if I stayed there to push mid, yeah, that was better.
Oleh seorang Junior JR.
2 lawan 1 dan Spaghetti.
So it wasn't really equal. Wait, was it? Wait, which team am I on? Red team? No, blue team. Yeah. We got down their mid tower and.
Seorang Lyra bisa mati di situ.
Iya, bisa dapat seenggaknya Lyra dan Junior JR mungkin harus mundur di situ. Uranofobia di sini diincar oleh Malin, langsung melakukan recall. Uranofobia sedikit mengalami
do that rotation 5 minutes commonly, but commit too much first with you. Yeah, I agree.
Hero range dan ada efek resonance juga.
Iya. Dan Ini sangat berbahaya bagi Elite Esports, di mana sosok top lane-nya mereka sedikit kesulitan menghadapi.
I think you're taking ghosting
Supernova di sini.
because we had the
Balik habitat mereka di mid
map
lane.
advantage.
Bersiap-siap
Elite A
juga
was
sakit tidak ambil
on
langkah
the
Jaeger.
top side of the
Sudah
map.
dihadapan ternyata
Bot side of
oleh
the map had the
Oscar
ghost
di
wing.
sini. Solo
We saw that. We had vision. We saw that.
banyak orang.
We just went for the ghost.
Harus bergerak kalau sama Spaghetti.
Here you can pretty much see how Malin just wrecks everyone.
Jaeger di sini. Masih bisa melakukan damage ke arah Sareman tapi harus mundur. Shutterglass sudah dibeli oleh seorang Lyra tapi enggak.
Oh,
satu
Mr.
hit
Like
lagi.
God.
Punya healing flash, masih Spitfire mengenai dirinya tapi masih bisa mundur tuh ya di belakang turret. Masih bisa selamat.
Hati-hati ada one shot one kill di situ.
Iya, ada Washer Wangkel, ada Spitfire.
I think we took too long to
One
make
shot one kill
a
sudah,
push
dipakai
with
tadi kan,
ghosting.
masih
Iya.
belum cooldown.
But
masih cooldown 30 detik di sini dan Sareman.
we didn't really gather up,
Rambut arah seorang official Hein, tapi
so we weren't able
masih bisa
to
mundur cukup jauh.
push.
Udah besar like di sini ya, melakukan defense untuk membersihkan.
Yeah, so that was a team.
Spaghetti sudah di
I just went in on everything.
Junior JR, Han Jaeger
And they couldn't do
bisa
anything to
diincar
me.
oleh Spaghetti, tapi ada
Well, they
empat
could
orang
here,
dari
but
Elite
they didn't
Esports
kill me.
langsung mengincar. Masih sedikit shield untuk seorang Spaghetti Vanguard tadi pas banget.
Malin
dari
OP.
Sareman. Tapi Sareman di sini nampaknya menjadi korban. Dia
And
bisa-
surprisingly, they were beating us at ghosting. I don't know how. It's just the team advantage. Yeah, so once Vox came in and Koshka, yeah, and once our team was in, boom, got the advantage. Ouch. Boom, our hit him a god. Elite 8 rotated to our mid side, and our Tony got the top late tower here.
Tidak kelihatan tampaknya tadi.
Nice.
Kayak nggak nyadar juga kayaknya. Di atas ada Mr. Like melakukan push, berhasil melakukan turret tier pertama di top lane.
Wow. Penampilan
This is when I decided to push bot.
Supernova.
I mean, my team decided to rotate to push and pressure bot.
Dan tentunya sangat berbahaya bagi Elite Esports di mana mereka mestinya harus bisa bertahan dari serangan yang kencang.
I got my aftershock.
Apa namanya? Elite Esports.
That was basically half their chances of winning gone down.
Berjalan ya dengan adanya official hand sebagai start, kemudian ada Anim Safety sebagai caster.
Koshka's Spellfire was pretty useful here against Lyra.
Cepat men-shutdown objek.
I'm animating. Oh, Mr. Like God with that.
Gila, sini di atas
Not
ada
really
sedikit,
good.
dapat sedikit
Okay, I went here to steal the kill, I remember.
Apakah ada sedikit kesalahan
Nice.
dilakukan
I was too lazy to get a blue buff.
Wah, harus
Wait, I did
ditempel
get it,
oleh
never mind.
satu nyawa dari seorang Kestrel di sini, tampak sedikit gugup mungkin.
Iya, tadi sempat terdiam sejenak tampaknya Anim Save Me
Iya.
sehingga keburu dikejar oleh Mr. Ligat.
Tapi di sini pergerakan 3 orang bagi Supernova ke arah mid lane, langsung bergerak ke arah turret nampaknya, dan objektif benar-benar gampang banget diincar nampaknya oleh 2 orang, 3 orang dari pihak Supernova.
I don't know why I died here.
Malin ya,
I didn't. I forgot about Kestrel. Oh my god, that was so bad. We just threw here, but we got a tower. But
Pablo.
they were able to take something else, I think. Oh, but top lane was pushing really hard.
Tampaknya akan ada 3 korban dari pihak Supernova. Enggak, masih
But it's actually kind of worth it.
masih bisa ditarik. 3 sudah hilang dari
I feel like I didn't have to die there though.
tapi di atas sana turret juga sudah dapatkan. Turret sudah hancur 5.
Yeah. So again, we are like 6k gold ahead simply because of the tower taking. Oh, this part's really funny.
Iya, Ghost Wing.
They try to take Ghost Wing here, but they all got scared of me. Oh my god. Look at this. Like just like me alone.
Berani sekali di situ Spaghetti satu.
And then I just rotated up there and just killed Han Jaeger. They didn't see me here. They had no vision. They gave us the Ghost Wing. And I think we ended the game here after getting this. And NCS Gaming.
Gila, permainan yang bagus sekali dari Spaghetti.
Ya WhatsApp Wangkil terlambat.
Iya, dia apa ya, terlihat Elite 8 Esport begitu Spaghetti maju mereka ketakutan. Padahal di situ posisinya Spaghetti sendirian,
gak ada temannya, bahkan
Iya,
cukup jauh kalau kita bisa
dua
backup.
kali bahkan tadi di mid juga 1 lawan 3. Spaghetti sangat berani. Kemudian tadi
Did I hear Briani?
Boss Wing 1 lawan
We focused on Kestrel here. Look how fast he went down.
Makan tapi Kestrel mati orang.
Hi Adam Harris.
Spaghetti pemain sangat bagus, Fox berapa korban udah jurnal.
Yeah, there's no need to dive here, but since Lara ported anyway, we just killed him. And I think we ended the game here.
4 sudah hilang dari Elite Esports dan pengen Supernova kalah melanjutkan ke turret tier 3 di bot lane.
Yeah.
Mereka bisa langsung bergerak ke armory itu dari sini.
We were ahead in gold.
Map
Map control. And they just died to us. They couldn't stop our page. Yeah, so we won this game really fast. 12 minutes. 12 minutes, 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, 12 minutes.
Wow, ini
kejutan yang sangat besar tentunya.
Ini benar-benar sesuatu yang gak gua duga.
It is a draft. This game was definitely the draft. We won the draft pretty well.
Mengalahkan Elite 8 Esport 2-0. 2-0.
Yay.
Oh my God, man.
Moving on to the next elite. I mean, and PGS versus part.
Turun ke lower backer. Ini Samuel dan Spaghetti udah mulai.
Nah. This one you get wrecked against. Here, near the end. Okay. Okay, nah.
Tidak di belakang sana. Reza
Samuel yang dikejar.
Kena api cukup besar damage-nya.
Is it part 3?
Tapi di sini jadi korban bagi Elite Esports.
Yeah, it's part 3.
Sini gua kalau misalnya udah ada fokus.
Yeah, it's this one.
Longgarin headset dikit gitu. Karena letupan-letupannya semuanya ngobrol gitu.
Bercanda.
Big baby busted.
Ini rivalitasnya ada rivalitas sehat
Gitu. Tidak saling
We went for Grace Reza band. Oh no, Grace Celeste band. We wanted to get Samuel first pick.
lebih baik lagi.
benar banget.
This is basically to focus to give me the best mid laner is so I can hard carry.
Ada Grace dan juga Celeste di sana udah di ban.
And taking out Grace and Celeste is just taking out the
Yap.
counters to
Oh,
Ada
Samuel.
Kenapa setiap kita nge-cash selalu ada paket lengkap?
Elite 8 going for a pretty classic band.
baru.
Power pick
9.000
bands.
saja. Wah. Di situ udah ada Malin dan juga Kensei langsung di ban oleh Elite Esport.
Ya Elite Egg menurut gua masih cukup ini sih. Masih cukup bermain.
Rodriguez always looks angry.
Itu tidak jatuh ke tangan musuh. Karena dari tadi gua ngeliat kayak apa namanya? Triknya dari tim yang nge-pick pertama agar dia bisa
Why are you guys side A again?
Dia pasti dia bakal nge-pick hero yang yang
Wait, weren't we side A and then side B and then side A?
sama si Grace atau
Oh wait, no. It's based on the
baru nanti hero
bracket. Cause we're from the winners bracket and they're in the losers bracket. So we we're in the team A side. That's how the tournament rules were.
Langsung diambil di tim biru.
bener banget. Dan di sana ada
Ira,
sudah di-ban oleh oleh tim
Reza.
Supernova dan tiga
Our picks as OP.
Lira dan juga
Okay, Reza can be countered by Baptiste,
Saya sebenarnya ngeliat dari picknya.
but
Backnya Supernova.
we had Lyra as well.
Sini ada Reza dan juga ada Samuel. Jadi kayak Samuel di sisi belakang
Okay, skipping.
cari ke
I think this is the game they got Fortress. Was it? Yeah. And then we got Baptiste here.
lihat dari
Baptiste and Gwen.
sudah di
hero line
punya Ganjau ya.
Baptiste is just to counter the Fortress Wolves. We need a really solid disengage again.
ternyata ada satu hero
Fortress.
yang baru di-pick nih
Because they already got Arden. So Lyra and Baptiste did exactly that.
Tadi main di
By the way, Edmund, this game went up to 35 minutes.
sini udah
It is so crazy. We almost lost. Okay, skipping forward. We had a lot of problems going into the match
dari bentar, siapa?
because we were
jadi
masing-masing.
having problems with the voice chat.
Dan di situ udah
The venue was too close to each other, so we could hear the casters talking. So we needed to use a voice application that is.
Min yang terlebih dahulu.
ya terlihat juga di sini seperti official minnya menggunakan seorang Fox. Apakah kita akan melihat permainan Fox yang cukup
Okay, this time they decided to go for a 2-1-2.
melawan tim Pirates tadi?
Wait, no, it's a 2-2-1.
Tadi ya.
Invade. Fortress is the jungler.
Longgarin headset dikit gitu.
This time they put the jungler at the top lane instead of the mid lane. So they changed up the rotations just slightly.
Invasi hutan yang masih
Tanya
masing-masing.
musuh masing-masing. Dan di sini kalau ngomongin line up sebenarnya cukup menarik ngeliat line up Elite Esport. Lagi-lagi mereka fokus untuk bermain area ya. Di situ ada dua area monster, ada Fortress dan juga
I played
ternyata
decent this game. Man.
Zanjau agak sedikit lengah sepertinya.
Ya, harus mati di sana.
Okay, so nothing much happening here. Just the general laning phase again.
Samuel, sayang banget sih.
Sayang banget.
Kayaknya mungkin itu ada dia mau ngeharas
Hey man, you're pretty up late. What's up?
sepertinya Sareman cukup kewalahan hero dari Elite Expert yaitu Artan dan juga Scrap. Lalu saja Vanguard coba untuk melawan TB Imperial Sigil ke arah Vanguard dan lalu saja yang berkurang di bawah setengah.
Cukup sakit ya ada apa namanya damage dari Imperial Sigil. Emang di awal-awal Imperial Sigil tuh bisa jadi pedang bermata dua yang bisa nge-heal dan juga bisa nge-damage juga gitu.
Ini bakal jadi PR.
Ya, apalagi ketika di situ layarnya cukup berani untuk mendekat ya, jadi dia berat bulwarknya sekalian aja sekalian sekalian damage.
Dan dia juga tadi ngejuknya cukup bagus jadi untuk Han Jaeger melakukan fire speed atau basic attack ke arah liranya tuh masih ketutup fog dari ada semak-semaknya. Oke, dan terlihat juga di sini sepertinya dari kedua tim sudah pulang dan mendapatkan beberapa item.
Di sini ya berarti masih saling mengamankan resource mereka masing-masing. Karena memang apa namanya early game itu kadang-kadang untuk bermain agresif harus ada beberapa pertimbangan gitu ya.
Tidak boleh sembarangan.
Fortress as a jungler is weak on its own, but strong with allies. Saruman got caught out here. Saruman's positioning needs to improve.
Sakit banget damage dari ini ya, di situ Fortress.
But we managed to take their big bear and healing here.
Dikejar oleh 3 hero dari PG Supernova dan langsung di backup oleh Big Baby Wu dan juga Mawar Hitam. Lihat Fortressnya sekarang dia langsung di backup oleh Vanguard. Big Baby Wu.
I think we died here. Yeah, we got sandwiched. Fortress died here though.
Di sini PG Supernova
harus
Mawar hitam.
besar dengan kehilangan 3 pemain meskipun ada trading
cuma satu
trading ke 1 ya kalau saya.
They weren't in the gold lead even after
harus dibayar 3. Ini cukup tidak
still pretty even.
Jadi
Ya.
kerugian banget.
Dan meskipun berhasil trading cukup banyak ya di sini, nggak terlalu banyak metode yang bisa diambil.
Sareman
Berani banget ini Sareman ya.
Dia pulang gue lihat tadi dia tuh positioningnya tuh cukup berani.
Iya.
Untuk seorang kapten.
Okay, I traded again
Han
here.
Jaeger,
Bisa ngejar Anjay.
Boom.
Harus mati di sana soalnya.
Trades were going in left and right here, and this dude, I don't know what Arden was doing here. Just taunted me.
Di sini menginvasi
And he gave me a kill.
tadi.
It was so funny.
Dua player spaghetti
So I'm 3-1 here.
membunuh dua
Famous
player
on
tadi.
Jaegers, but I had a bit more gold.
Ketika udah sekarat ya sebenarnya.
9 more CS now.
Dan tadi juga sepertinya Mr. Light God cukup farming dengan aman ketika official hand tidak berada di lane, tapi sepertinya dengan official hand cukup mencoba untuk mendominasi lane kembali dan dia berada di
Sakit juga di situ damage dari official and Resonance ya.
Do I say here too much? I think I say here too much.
Udah cukup
Here,
cepet ya.
here, there.
Emang kalau misalkan apa namanya Fox sendiri cukup butuh attack speed supaya dia bisa pantulan resonance-nya makin banyak.
Big cast. Who's cast?
daerah tengah.
Di tengah kali sebenarnya ada pergerakan tapi kayaknya dari Elite kan masih cukup ragu-ragu, nggak mau langsung melakukan pressure.
Ya, sementara di sini kedua tim masih
Okay, so Han Jaegers is the one rotating for the gold oak here. The gold oak.
masih gak ada
I don't.
agresif gitu. Mungkin kayak
It's basically
penghormatan
personal
satu sama
preference.
lain. Mereka tahu kalau
My team prefers to give it to the bot lane so they can carry harder
sama.
Ya,
and take down the bot tower faster, which is generally easier than the mid tower.
Dominasi lawannya.
So if I'm not streaming being large today, I think I'm probably just gonna be watching these games and reading them.
Terkena di sana. Masih dikejar.
Baptiste is trying to. He thought that he could take on Box,
lagi-lagi di
but
sini.
Box is pretty strong early. I mean, against Baptiste, because Baptiste is a melee hero. And Saruman got caught up again here. So positioning is really important against a dive comp like Fortress Arden. You need to make sure, like, the moment you're in a bad position, you're basically, because all you have to do is go on you. This is why we had a really tough time this game, because my team always got caught.
Orang di sini, Big Baby dan Mawar Hitam. Ada Reza dan juga Queen di situ yang dua-duanya punya burst damage yang besar ya. Sepertinya udah ada panggilan ini ya, kawan-kawan dari seorang Fortress dan berhasil secure kill Mr. Like God lagi-lagi. Terbunuh di sana.
Oh, hilang di sana.
Ya, karena emang udah habis durasinya. Dia kan nggak terlalu lama gitu durasinya. Sementara itu di sini apa namanya? Kedua tim masih
Top tower goes down here.
nyantai gitu. Jadi kayak
Baptiste died.
Satu hit lagi mungkin troublemaker.
Died too much against Box. Once Box got that kill, he was ahead. He's much more ahead.
Karena di sini
But top tower, I mean the bot laner is always ahead. But Hein played really well this game. Reason being is because the gold sentry is always there. If the jungler chooses to rotate bot, boom, the bot tower goes down really easily because rotating the bot from top or mid is much harder than just rotating to mid. Let's say if you were pushing the mid tower.
E-sport agak unggul di mana mereka sudah berhasil menghancurkan satu turret yang berada di atas. Jadi garis tempur mereka tuh yang di atas juga cukup mundur dan baptis.
Sebenarnya bisa dibilang trading sih karena atas dan bawah sama-sama hilang dari kedua tim ya.
Dan juga sebenarnya baptis dikejar oleh seorang oleh official hand di sana Fox dan kalau ya dikembalikan saya dicoba dikejar dengan
situ terlihat Fox sangat
Yep, just can't solo hold top against Lyra's.
karena dia
Yeah, exactly.
Iya. Jadi tapi ketahuan gitu. Jadi harus dicoba di
I think my team could have played better if we weren't so bad position wise and Lyra was there to help against the jungler was there to help against pressure. Not wrong, Mauer hit and died here. Because Stormjaw counters Gwen pretty well. Gwen's B doesn't really do anything. Because Gumdra has a really hard A. Once you get Shiver Steel or Boots, Gwen is just... At this point my team was just waiting for things. The team was playing really well. This game was pretty equal. The draft was mechanic based, so the draft was pretty based. I mean, equal actually, even. I would have been tempted to move Lyra to top to support that. Samuel can hold mid solo fairly safely. Yeah, I agree. The extra range of Samuel makes him a really good solo defender. In the early game, yeah, of course.
Strong gitu ya, kayak dia bisa survive meskipun tadi beberapa kali juga bisa trolling sama kawan-kawan dari PG Supernova gitu.
Here you can see that Lyra's trying to protect top much more now, but I think it's too late because Vox can basically hold a 2v1 really easily with his how ahead he is. He's 77 CS to 44, and yeah, Gwen. Okay, so for this true kill here to Gwen diving too deep. So in a game like this, level of play, too much kills are given left and right. So it makes it really less it makes it fun to watch because there's a lot of kills going on in here there. But generally, not a lot of kills should be traded because objectives are better than kills. Vox was 2 levels ahead of me here. I don't know how he reached that high. Okay, Gwen is also 10 levels, but he's 2 levels ahead of me. At that point he came into.
Ya tadi gue mau ngomongin Velfire tuh memang masih jadi andalan meskipun kemarin sempat di nerf gitu ya. Dia soalnya emang dia ketika lo pakai spell gitu ya. Kalau lo pakai Velfire tuh jadinya ada efek mortal wound yang terkena gitu.
Iya, jadi kayak ada DPS-nya gitu.
Iya, ada damage-nya. Ditambah juga seingat gue mortal wound itu mengurangi efek healing ya kalau salah ya.
Jadi kayak ada reduce healing efeknya gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya lo pakai Fountain of Heal ataupun skill heal lainnya kayak ada Gio, Independent Intervention.
Iya,
gitu.
itu efeknya bakal berkurang kalau ada mortal wound.
Kalau saya lihat kira Ardan coba mencerobok keluar dari bawah tapi ada
di sana.
Ada di gawang di blok, nice sekali blok tapi sayang banget di sana.
Terburu sebenarnya terlalu maju di sana.
Bener banget terlihat juga di sana.
We almost we caught out Scarf there. So we were able to get the posting. Vox is still heavily pressuring. But it's really good that Scarf died. Level 12 Vox. Level 10 Gwen. He was really ahead. Not even funny. We almost... Official Hind played Vox really well. And Sarman is still positioning like him. I think mid went down here. I was a rotation late. I should have rotated to mid faster.
Saya kabur menggunakan Humvee, tapi bisa dikejar dengan boomstick. Ada Scouting Fire, ada boom juga, Mortal Wound, dan juga terlihat di sini bahwa Elite
banget
Esports
Resonan tadi ya.
melakukan stick di turret yang berada di tengah dan Pegas Supernova tidak berani untuk melakukan maju di sana. Uranofobia masih beruntung untuk hidup.
Ya emang apa namanya tadi kalau ngelihat ini ya Oblivion dari apa namanya Spaghetti itu bagus banget jadi kayak memaksa.
They thought we were going for Black Claw here, so force is activated.
Akhirnya membuka celah untuk
There was a 76-second for us, 76-second window for us to make a move, but my team didn't really do it. Okay, wait, never mind. I think that was later in the game. But we were able to get the tower here because of that. But as you can see, Vox is way too ahead. He was doing too much. He couldn't get me though. I think they got me. Not sure. Boom. We made sure to send Gwen to bot to take care of it in case anything happened. But Blacklaw, I lost it to them. Here, wait 2 kills. Very easy Blacklaw for them. I tried to contest, but I think I died here. Nothing much I could do. I shouldn't have tried to contest it because I was gonna die anyway. And they got the healing as well. He dropped me in the game. Damn.
Kombinasi staff ditambah juga sama apa namanya kolam api kolam api tadi gue suka banget jadi di staff di situ udah ada kolam apinya Kup langsung dilepeh di situ gitu. Jadi damage-nya kena semua.
Wah, dan juga di sini sepertinya dari Pegas Supernova mencoba menang kekurangan dari Pegas Esports hampir mati di jauh di hit tapi masih benar lanjut di sana Mak. Dan juga di sana Elite Esports terpaksa mundur oleh Fearsome Set dari Mr. Like God tapi Black Cloud terlalu keras dan damage-nya ke arah turret benar-benar sakit.
Pretty general. They backed after taking. Well, they could have pushed top, but they could have pushed. They could have got back.
Tapi kalau dilihat sebenarnya cukup sayang juga kalau misalkan Elite itu
This is a pretty long game. I'm just gonna skip forward to more general team fight. So here, Elite A was trying to gain control of the ghosting pit, but we needed to make sure that all our lanes are pushed first and reset. That's why Baptiste is top. So we try not to get into a fight here, but I think our Clockwork, it's worth for Samuel. Yeah, it's a very good pick for Samuel because it allows him to keep his B up almost constantly. So I usually get it as a second item. I played really well against Grumjaw in this game actually. Yeah, I died here really fast. I'm not wrong. After Gwen died. Baptiste was pushing top though, but they got Ghostwing. I blocked every single Grumjaw ult in this game. No even Sam, yeah, no even Sam either. I really don't pick get even mid laners now, because you really needed extra damage to carry the game, and you already have 4 other people protecting you, so you don't really need the extra sustain from Eve. They were low and trying to get Ghostwing, so I put a bit of pressure on the tower, but I don't think I was able to take it because Scarf was there. As you can see, my health just went down really fast.
Ya walaupun juga ketika di atas Drifting Dark itu damage-nya Senferic nambah tapi kayaknya masih kurang gitu karena Elite Esports udah siap dengan berbagai damage yang dimilikinya.
Dan terlihat juga seperti ada pistol trend di daerah hutan atas untuk Pegas Supernova sendiri. Tapi mereka, gua nggak tahu siapa yang dapat, tapi sebenarnya sudah selesai berebut. Oh ternyata Big Baby Boo.
Kalau ngeliat ke network ya walaupun perbedaan killnya cukup jauh tapi networknya masih seimbang.
Another reset goes on. They can't really do anything. They can't do anything either. Our comps were very team fight based. No, the sieging was really offset by the 2 ranged mid laners. That's why the game took really long, and also the trade from each person into another. Yeah, they got bot lane here because we weren't able to rotate in time and we're too busy clearing the jungle. Blacklaw is about to spawn, so as Elite 8 moved to get in control of the Blacklaw. Because we really needed to clear bot here, if not bot would have died.
Salah satu keuntungan menggunakan Fortress memang ketika Fortress itu bersama kawan-kawannya dia larinya bisa lebih cepat dan juga
Did they start Black Claw if I'm not wrong?
beberapa area aman gitu ya.
They got this Black Claw again. Couldn't do anything. Mr. Light God died here.
Berhasil
He
menemukan
tried to ult, but nothing could happen. He reflexed this time.
Fearsome set 2 kali di sana. Dilihat juga Fox. Dari yang besar head. Coba mengejar seorang Mr.
Tried her best.
Mr. Legend mati di sana.
But Samuel, luckily, is really good into defending against Black Claw. If any more of us died here, we would have lost the game. Confirmed. Okay, gun got boxed here. That was good.
Damage sudah hasil
But me and Reza are the only one alive.
Yang bertahan di daerah war dan tidak juga di sana sepertinya
The thing is, they can't really end the game here because the armory. I mean, the Vayne is really tanky, but only one armory down. And if you can see where the lanes are pushed, because we reset the wave, top lane is moving, is pushing. Bot lane is pushing as well, if you can look. So they had to stop. They had to drop. They had to kill the armory and back off. Not they wouldn't have been able to. I mean, okay, they wouldn't be able to take it on the Vayne, and their towers would die. So it isn't a worthy push for them.
dan darah
Worth it. It wasn't worth it for them.
seperti itu udah di bawah setengah. Jadi kalau mereka maksain mundur, itu udah
Maksain
pasti
maju.
bakal kalah kontes.
Ya, tapi sebenarnya kalau dilihat-lihat lagi sebenarnya keadaannya tadi tuh dari PG Supernova itu baru kemungkinan bakal team fight dalam keadaan 3 lawan 4 karena baru ada satu yang bakal respawn dan
Another reset going on. Just trying to push out all the waves without getting caught.
di atas 10 detik
10
gitu.
detik, bener banget. Dan tidak juga sepertinya di sini Elite Esports memegang kendali atas permainan di dalam jangka mid game.
Welcome to the stream, guys. If you have any questions, just ask in the chat.
Game ini dengan cepat.
I'm just running through the Elite 8 versus PG Supernova.
Mereka untuk comeback.
Di sini PG Supernova sebenarnya PG Supernova masih belum tertinggal jauh ya karena lagi-lagi networknya masih belum ada perbedaan jauh masih bahkan sama dan
That was a real good dodge by Reza there.
seorang baby
Gumdra has teleport boots, and they like to teleport to base. It's really annoying.
mengumpulkan informasi.
Saling melempar flare.
Betul kan?
But it's a funny strat. It's a good thing that's in the game. Because it would add some entertainment value.
Situ ada water dibuka Gino JR.
Ada Betmoji juga bakal aja kalau dilihat berhasil diblok, dibuka di
So
sana.
once these wolves went down, we really needed to make sure we could take them down. Back off, disengage, take the wolves down,
Ya, tadi
and then look for a fight within the 50-second window that Fortress wolves are up or down.
tapi
In.
Elite tadi
So we did try pressuring mid here, and our top was pushing. So
pressure langsung gitu ya.
yeah, I think we gained control of Ghostwing Pit. Tried to take out a lot of the vision. Tried to force Ghostwing.
Di sini kedua tim masih saling di situ.
Did I block that? No, I didn't block it. He just missed it. Elite 8 will win. No. Elite 8 lost this fight. Lost this game. I think the cooldown of Sam is fast. I never use Clockwork on Sam. Okay, so the cooldown on this A ability is fast, but you need people go Clockwork on Sam because we need to constantly keep his B up. His B
Dikejar lebih lanjut.
is what makes Sam deal a lot of damage.
Positioningnya sudah cukup menguntungkan dari tim Elite Esports ya. Dan di sini sepertinya bakal Big Baby sebelum mulai.
Our team fought without Baptiste here. We got caught out, which we really shouldn't have done.
Oh, Gaunter lagi kembali dibuka. Lihat juga di sana ada satu hero official hand dengan di-hit juga. When harus
Eh.
dia terbang di sana tapi tidak berhasil.
Only me and
Legend Red dibuka untuk kedua kalinya. Lihat juga Samuel.
it was a really bad move to make.
Sayang sekali Samuel.
I couldn't do anything against Scarface. Get a damage.
Mati dari
He got a free ghosting,
Masih berhasil selamat.
and if they teleported to our base right now, they would have ended the game.
Tim fight yang sangat menguntungkan bagi tim Elite Esports berhasil mengamankan 3
They got
kill.
ghosted.
Dan juga seekor ghosting harusnya di sini.
Yeah, exactly. Yuchin Xiang. Clockwork is good because once your first drifting guard is done, it'll be already off cooldown. If you hit your in, it can be used again. Yep.
ke arah lane atas.
Mengamankan lane atas di situ supaya minionnya nggak pressure
rese.
terlalu jauh.
Gak rese karena
Okay, so here I got my broken myth or my Aegis. I got my Aegis here.
Dia minion yang apa namanya? Bisa
Once I got Dragon's Eye and no, I got Broken
kita
Myth.
bahas gitu.
Once I got Broken Myth and Dragon's Eye,
selalu kita bahas soal
their chances of winning dropped.
Di event blur ini
Because Samuel is a very good anti-dive.
sendiri kadang-kadang.
And my team is basically anti-dive. Because we have Baptiste and Lyra. I mean, yeah, Baptiste and Lyra.
Timing untuk
You moved to PD now, Justin. I can't really say anything for now. Sorry.
tapi kok gue bingung di sini adalah Elite Esport. Setiap war itu selalu bisa
Yeah,
menang.
we really shouldn't have fought there. We shouldn't have contested. We got caught out.
Bisa bikin perbedaan effort.
Iya, tidak selalu beda lebih dari 1K.
Iya.
Sepertinya PG Supernova ini mungkin kalau misalnya lebih unggul war, mungkin Elite Egg itu bakal jauh banget ketinggalan networknya.
Iya. Tapi di sini mungkin kayaknya mungkin gara-gara Elite Esport ketika setelah mengamankan objektif ya, misalnya kayak tadi Ghostwing, itu mereka nggak langsung ngamanin objektif lainnya. Jadi di sini bisa terlihat gimana buff Ghostwing sebenarnya agak sedikit terbuang, nggak bisa digunakan untuk mendapatkan
Yeah.
ataupun
Double ult from Baptiste is really good for war.
atas
Cause
ini masih cukup banyak turret di sana.
Sementara PG Supernova memanfaatkan creep dari Elite
when Fortress tries to engage and Arden tries to ult, if Baptiste ults, it's a very good disengage from them.
Dan ya itu bisa terlihat gimana buff Ghostwing.
And actually, since 8 had the armory advantage, they could have went for a split push. What happened to Renegades?
menit 20 lebih kita
Menit
dapat
23
Renegades left the scene because how other any orgs left the scene.
skor 20.
Because there wasn't much future in Bangalore esports.
Kontes untuk Black Cloud terlihat bahwa
We tried to force Backlaw here,
dia dan mencoba untuk menaklukkan
but it was just a move so that we could pressure the enemy team to do something and move to us.
bakal diambil.
We wanted to make sure that we were making the calls here, and not the enemy team. He made wolves here. I think Saruman might have got caught. Yeah, but he survived for sure, and we had to disengage. So I think we won this fight.
Stay harus terbakar di sana dan PG Supernova harus mundur. Tapi seperti
Nah. Scarf is really strong.
lihat juga di sana
Gonna do
Reza.
anything.
Masih hidup dan Kontes pun juga masih hidup. Udah
Yeah.
Reza. PG Supernova berhasil mendapatkan 1 kill atas official hand di sana.
Elite 8 didn't win the draft.
Untuk Elite
They
Esport
didn't.
sendiri harus
My team won the draft because we had Baptiste and Lyra.
PG Supernova harusnya bisa mendapatkan Black Cloud dengan mudah.
The only reason why we're losing really hard right now is because of our tough early game.
Kebanyakan dari
Lyra got caught out, as you can see, 0-5, and Baptiste got caught out 1-4. They didn't win the draft.
udah dibuka
It was a pretty even draft actually.
kayak mungkin ada miskomunikasi yang membuat mereka jadinya
I think we lost Blacklaw here. It's so funny. I don't know how Scarf got it. Yeah, it was really bad for us. I thought we lost, but we haven't lost yet. Because this fight was... Did we lose this fight? No. We didn't lose the fight, but...
formasinya harus berantakan kali ini oleh Elite Esport. Mereka harus mundur, menahan maju dari Black Cloud sendiri. Dan terlihat juga di sini Elite Esport maju bersama seorang Black Cloud. Mencoba untuk
Okay,
menyelesaikan
we if we secure the Blacklaw there,
oleh Ardan.
if Mauer hit him went in a bit later, and I focused on the Blacklaw, we would have won the Blacklaw. Got the Blacklaw over.
lagi-lagi masih bakal memilih untuk mengamankan objektif lainnya di atas sepertinya. Lihat di situ
Elite 8 chose to go for the top weight push.
juga Unjaggers
It was a smart move from them because Samuel's just really that good at pushing them back, and they didn't have fortress moves as well.
Dan sementara itu Lira mencoba untuk
But I think Elite 8 was playing a bit too safely, especially with the Blacklaw.
mencoba menaklukkan Black Cloud yang benar-benar perkasa.
But then they did have Ghostwing, so they have better chances to win.
Mereka masih bisa bertahan dari gabungan Elite Esport.
But later, the more the game extends,
gagal untuk
the higher the chance we have of winning.
memang keadaannya tadi
Because we're kind of
gua lihat sendiri ketika Black Cloud-nya lagi pressure
similar in
dari
gold,
Elite hanya bertiga sementara PG Supernova udah siap
and we all started to get our max items.
bakal terlalu berbahaya kalau
Ooh.
sekarang dipaksakan untuk pressure gitu.
Karena itu
They got Ghosting.
akan menginisiasi war di dalam base PG Supernova.
Nothing we could do. They had a positional advantage.
Juga lawan lima mereka masih punya keunggulan di squad Elite Esport.
Betul banget. Dan di sini
Sepertinya mencoba untuk melakukan push
melakukan
ke
Here we made sure not to make any
berikutnya.
strong,
ini
make any
momen
fights.
besar untuk tim
Okay, no, why not Frostburn? Because Frostburn doesn't do anything against their team. Frostburn can it's good against long-ranged heroes, but not against a heavy dive comp like Fortress and Arden. Okay, another fat going down here. We didn't lose this one. We won this one. Because Baptiste was able to push them away, and we were disengaging really perfectly. That Ghostwing, but it didn't matter because Grumjaw went in a bit too deep and Vox as well. You can see here, Samuel, this Scarf ulted too weirdly, and he wasn't able to do much damage. Before they knew it, their front line just dived too deep. Kyle has this, he had that tending. Yep, Samuel is the backline
Kenapa di sini
tactics.
malah menjadi
They're
bincang
the crowd
tentang
control,
Elite
yeah.
Sport ketika mereka sedang fokus melakukan pressure.
Yeah, so back to
Di sini
my
malah
explanation.
satu persatu
Frostburn,
dari pemain mereka kehilangan darahnya
for the
dan
damage it
mati
deals,
gitu.
it's not really that good.
Itu benar-benar
We needed
benar-benar
Spellfire
benar-benar
against
initiate yang bagus dari seorang Elite Sport.
Gua mesti salut banget sama
we needed
Elite
Spellfire
Sport.
against what again?
Betul-betul pas banget di tengah-tengah.
Okay, basically against Sustain.
Elite Sport dan juga
There's Sustain.
follow up damage berikutnya.
Arden as well.
Sama
Arden's
Honda dan
a
Boomstick dari seorang Gwen Mawar hitam itu pas
Spellfire is just a really good item actually,
tiga hero triple kill untuk Elite Sport.
because it stops their
Dan ini
regen.
membuat mereka masih bisa bertahan.
And Frostburn really wasn't needed, so Spellfire is a much higher damage item.
Final lower bracket ya.
Because of the win there, we were able to get the bot lane tower. And pushing to the top? No, we didn't.
Ramai sekali di
Because we already had one mid tower down. The armory is hard to control. Why didn't you play with Craterva? Because I can't, we were invited by two separate Indonesian teams and only one overseas player is available on each team. Available to play. So, me and Craterva had to split up.
malu ya kayak dua-duanya masih
Mortal wounds don't affect health barriers. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. But it does affect a bit of Arden's health regen, if I'm not wrong.
turret di situ. Harus hancur turret mid lane.
Yeah, the last team fight in this match is good. Lasagna BG, I like your name by the way.
Sementara itu di sini PG Supernova bakal regroup lagi, bakal mencari celah lagi untuk mencari momentum untuk melakukan pressure ke serangan ke arah tim Elite Sport ya.
Yeah, so since Spellfire was just okay against their team, we could have gone for a Shattered Glass as well. I could have gone for a Shattered Glass, but Spellfire's cheaper and I like Spellfire more, so. I think we dropped Black Claw here. I was just like shouting to drop it. Because if we lost his Black Claw, we lost the game. So we made sure not to lose it. Fortress doesn't have any more wolves, and they were tanking the ghost, the Black Claw, so I called in for another engage.
PG Supernova akhirnya terpaksa harus terpukul mundur karena memang ini
And Maura Hidden's a good Gwen.
dari seorang junior JL ya. Enemy semi sorry.
Simon.
Hai di sana ada Spitfire tapi nggak berhasil mengenai siapapun. Oh, di sini sepertinya Elite bakal memaksa untuk mid lane. Tapi dari PG Supernova sudah terlihat sudah siap di sana ya.
Our mid lane was pushed. They needed to take control of the ghost lane. If I'm not wrong, we fought for it. Or they dropped it. Yeah, we fought for it basically.
Ya dan di sini akhirnya apa namanya?
And the top lane was pushing, so we could afford to do something.
Ghosting dari seorang Elite Sport harus diurungkan kembali ya. Karena ada
Yeah, we got ghosting. No, we didn't. We dropped it.
Iya, saling mengusir di sini.
Maura Hidden's a really good bot lane.
Saling
I don't know why no one knows about him, but his live buff is really good. My poke here is really good. Well, okay, my vocabulary sucks. My poke here was
menunggu celah yang terbuka dari kedua tim.
amazing. It was awesome poke. Much needed poke. Essential poke. Fabulous poke. What other vocabulary can I use?
Diungguli oleh tim PG Supernova ya.
Another reset went down here. Our top lane was pushing, their bot lane was pushing. So, we needed a reset.
Ya.
But we got the ghost in control though. Fortress Wolves are up against. We needed to fight again.
Ya, di sini mereka udah lengkap itemnya ya bisa dibilang ya dan
Di sinilah skill, experience,
betul.
dan juga
Okay, skip.
gameplay, team
Okay.
fight dan juga mechanical dari masing-masing pemain gitu.
Okay, so I didn't know what to do here because so I told Gwen to go to mid,
Mengumpulkan informasi.
control it, while my team, four of us, would go to bot. I think top lane, and protect and try to fend off boxes. Because Vox rotated in the mid and he tried to push. And if anyone on our team backdoor, they can win because once two armories are down, the Vayne is significantly squishier.
masih belum ada inisiasi yang
So we needed to make sure no backdoors happen. Backdoors is pretty much the worst way of winning or losing. Sorry.
Karena di sini memang ketika
You're yawning a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty tired actually.
ketika berhasil mengamankan poin pertama
Oh,
tuh, tingkat kepedeannya tuh tingkat percaya diri lu pasti bakal lebih naik gitu.
moral lu tuh lebih
Moral lu langsung naik, semangat langsung naik gitu. Sementara itu di sini sepertinya tim PG Supernova masih melawan pergerakan.
oh Elite Sport punya ketahuan di sana lawan kontes saya kontes
Okay, we had to fight here. They didn't get Black Claw? Yeah, they got Black Claw? Yeah, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we won this fight though. They got Black Claw, but we won the fight. So we really needed to fight here, so we went in for the engage. and we took down the Black Claw. I had the back here because I saw Vox going into front. Gwen went for the fortress.
Dan juga Ardan di sana. Terpaksa lihat e-sport hanya bisa melakukan push dengan
Yeah, as you can see, this game is really long. You're playing, but how are you commentating at the same time? No, this game happened before. I'm not playing at the same time. I'm just commentating it right now.
Sangat sayang sekali di sini. Dan darah Black Hole di sini benar-benar terkuras dengan sangat cepat. Dan tadi nggak bakal memberi banyak damage kepada Van Crystal di sana.
Iya, ini udah ketiga kalinya
So we had a 35-second window for something to happen. We decided to push bot lane, or was it top lane? I'm not sure because there's a split map mirror thing.
Dua tim benar-benar harus
Right. We went for the ghost
tadi
thing.
gue bilang ya apa kayak sing penting yakin gitu. Jadi emang agak sulit di sini ketika lo ragu-ragu untuk melakukan berbagai hal dan hasilnya ketika ragu-ragu di sini terlihat bagaimana kedua tim sama ragu-ragunya dan hasilnya bisa lo lihat.
Yeah, but late game, the thing is, games like these don't happen really easily. It was a really intense game.
Apapun dan di situ
Yeah, so at this point, we have the ghosting, so we had to make sure something could happen. Because ghosting is good for team fights.
apakah ini akan jadi
The mid armor is down, so I sent Gwen to mid, and the rest of the team pressured bot lane.
memenangkan game pertama kali ini dan
We needed to.
keluar dari situ
How old are you? I'm 16 years old.
cukup mematikan
cukup
ini ya.
mematikan ya. Karena ini situasi mereka cukup
Benar-benar
dire.
ya.
Baptiste's weapon good in 5v5. In a certain situations, bot lane, Baptiste's weapon is decent.
Apa namanya bisa dibilang maju kena mundur kena.
Yeah, here I was contemplating.
Benar-benar susah
Because all the lanes are always pushing. And if something bad happened, I mean, if they decide to backdoor,
Mereka saling masing-masing
it's really hard to prevent. Especially Scarf.
melihat beberapa
Scarf backdoors are gay.
sebelum ada inisiasi cukup berarti dan juga di sana
I was trying to prevent that at all costs.
mereka kalah dari Elite Esports
Iya.
sendiri.
Dan di sini durasi dari
We only had a bit of ghostwing left, so I wanted to make sure something happened.
ini ya cukup lama tadi tergunakan jadi di sini
Is the match live? No, it isn't. It ended quite a bit.
melakukan inisiasi gitu.
Sareman
Oh, Sariman.
hampir saja
Sampai saya tertangkap.
tertangkap.
Yeah, I decided to poke a bit harder here.
Oh, di sini kedua tim masih saling mencari-cari informasi di sini.
Kembali melakukan poking game di sana.
Walking game lagi di sana. Sementara itu di bawah
Yeah, the moment I see Vox pushing, I told Gwen to back to mid.
Terlihat bahwa seperti Supernova mau melakukan counter attack ke arah base dari Elite Esports. Apakah usaha ini akan berhasil atau dimanfaatkan kembali oleh Elite Esports untuk
But the thing is, yeah, see I blocked it again. The thing is, they couldn't do anything against our seed. And Vox joined the fight too late. Gwen joined the late too, but Gwen's Baptiste's ults were on point. You see that? That's really good, strong. The disengage is gay. If Arden landed a gauntlet there, I would have died. But we won the fight. Once Mauro hit him, got in, boom. Yeah, we just won the game here. One team fight is all it takes this long into the game. Death timers are 70 seconds long. Yeah, this game felt really good. We just... Whoa. Yeah, here we just dropped all our devices and just attacked the lane and just celebrated. That's how you can see none of us were moving.
Gue nggak tahu itu apa yang jadi gimana bisa kenapa malah posisinya malah jadi berbalik ya. Tapi yang gue lihat di situ adalah seorang Hanjagger tertangkap yang notabene memang Hanjagger sendiri hero-nya adalah bukan hero yang begitu keras gitu. Seorang Scarf. Bisa harus tertangkap oleh tim BG Supernova dan alhasil ketika Scarf sudah tertangkap di situ nggak ada lagi damage dealer dari tim Elite Esports.
Iya, tapi tadi momen yang paling gue suka adalah Lira dari Mega Supernova.
Yeah, teamwork
Jadi
OP.
ketika udah ditarik
I was so
keluar
tired.
take-nya dari base.
For next game.
Masih jadi
Tiga.
lu kalau lu lebih lepas malah lu bisa main.
Ya, lagi kapten.
Di sini ada yang cukup menarik, udah ada hovering seorang di sana.
Okay, so it decided to go for a similar draft where they took Samuel first because seeing how strong Samuel was, they wanted to go for a Samuel.
Wah, hero.
We lost. My team lost this game not because we lost the draft. The draft was even. It's because we died too much early game. I got Vari here. I remember Alpha and then Gwen and then last pick Varia. I had a choice to go Scarf as well, but the Churnwalker pick that Elite 8 did was really good.
Elite nih yang jalan
counter picknya gimana ya?
mungkin
By the way, guys, does my link work? Does my YouTube link work?
dan penonton di sini juga nggak kalah semangatnya.
Nggak kalah semangatnya, bener banget. Kita lihat guys, sepertinya di tengah ada Han Jaeger menggunakan Samuel dan juga ada Junior.
Yo, what happened to the screen?
Junior JR.
Kan itu maksudnya JR. Junior.
Ya.
Dan tadi bagian atas ada orang Fabia menggunakan
Ardan di sana.
Ardan
di situ bakal mengamankan top lane dari tim Elite Esport di sana.
Dan terlihat juga di sini sepertinya sudah masuk ke menit 1 dan juga 2 tim sudah menginvasi Crystal Trend masing-masing.
Yeah, pretty general early game. But this early game, my top lane died a lot. Like, let's skip to it. Because the mid game is pretty generic. Same thing happens, especially common. We'll just skip till something happens. I almost got. Okay, we actually got 100 years here. Alpha did a really good gank.
Dari seorang ini ya, Spaghetti.
Dan juga tadi kebunuh kelas hit sama apa namanya? Sama perk dari seorang Lira.
Iya. Dan di sini Big Baby melakukan
Big Baby Boo.
di sana ada frame direct.
That was really good.
Di sana masih ada ribut. Spaghetti di sana.
I was really tired here. I was playing so tilted.
Nggak bisa
Melakukan counter.
melawan terlalu banget.
Nova dan set-nya di
Elite Esport di tengah ya.
Di mana tadi kita lihat bagi Supernova mulu yang melakukan rotasi, tapi
Pretty similar.
Elite Esport cukup bermain defensif dan
Di
mereka
sini ya, Elite kayaknya di sini bakal lebih agresif ya. Oh, di sana.
Malaysian Vertica
Penghindaran yang sangat baik dari seorang Han
Spaghetti.
Jaeger.
Tapi Han Jaeger juga melakukannya dengan akurasi yang sangat bagus, di mana dia bisa meletakkan Malaysian Verdict tuh.
Malaysian Verdictnya
Yeah, let's just skip to like 5 minutes. 350. Oh. Moving on.
sini gua kalau misalnya udah ada Fox ataupun Castle kayaknya harus longgarin headset dikit gitu. Karena
Okay, let's just wait. Yeah, there we go. So you can see, Mr. Like God died 2 times in the top lane, which gave away 2 top towers in him. Wait, is that what happened? Wait, no. We got their top tower. So we were actually winning early. Yeah, I remember. We were winning early this game. But Grace died too many times. Fox got fed. And I wasn't able to do anything. Because I was off position. Baptiste, I mean Black Feather surprisingly died.
Iya, sepertinya dari teman-teman pakai Supernova. Oh, defense dibuka oleh sendiri official hand. Masih bisa melakukan hit. Lihat Alim Sefmi datang untuk membantu. Langsung ya Man of Hope.
Grace is too far in.
Pergerakan
yang bagus dari seorang Alim Sefmi di situ membantu.
Yeah, I can remember at this point Maradon was like, "Stop dying, Andre."
Alur dari sungai untuk
They could have got Ghost.
berhasil kabur dengan skill 2 ya. Hampir saya mati di sana Spaghetti.
Almost there, actually got caught up. Alright, him shouldn't have went in. He got Vox, but he still died. Wait, no, he didn't. Did he? Who won the match? Elite 8 won the match. I got away though. I tried to ult though. I think I still died. Yeah, I still died here. I got Black Feather though. That was so fun.
Dengan taunting sedikit oleh seorang Mr. Like God di sana.
Iya, itu apa namanya? Kalau dilihat dari penggunaan skill yang yang digunakan itu orang apa udah agak sulit.
This is 3 BO2s. 2 BO3, sorry.
Dan di sini seorang Mr. Lightguard sepertinya.
Yeah, as you can see here, Light God died way too many times. Getting caught way too much.
Dan masih bisa kabur di sana.
So we lost
Atas gemburan
game.
dari official hand sendiri yang melakukan Fox.
Samuel's just too strong if you put him on the right person. Can carry really well.
Mid lane dari tim Mega Supernova ya.
Bener banget. Ini masih coba digempur terus. Masih ada Anim Save Me, Junior
sakit
dan
banget.
juga Han Jaeger di sana. Menggunakan apa? Malis
Mencoba
and
melemparkan ya, melempar Nova.
yang berada di atas.
Terus maju bakal jadi berbahaya juga.
bakal jadi mandiri lagi nanti
Betul,
gripnya. Dan juga sepertinya sebagai ini, oh prime diaktif dibuka ke bagian atas. Oh hampir saja sampai mati di sana. Ada Mas Hermes.
Someone's got Samuel here. Samuel's a really good anti-dive though. Big Baby Boo went into Grace and Big Baby Boo was just tanking all the damage, and we couldn't do anything because of the Arden Bomb.
Satu hero mati.
He dived really deep and we lost the team fight. Even I couldn't do anything here.
Terlihat juga disampaikan ke Supernova. Oh, kacir out dan hammer pun baru dibuka oleh seorang Varia. Tapi tidak spaghetti cukup sekarang. Junior berhasil mencuri jarak. Oh, bisa head. Siapa juga selamat. Power hitam. Apakah bisa mati? Oh,
Langsung Argen Bassett ke arah turret yang sangat berbahaya tadi ya.
Iya,
Untungnya masih cukup.
She maxed air ult on Varia. Before, when Varia was still really strong, her A was like half the map.
atas seorang
Varia was really good to max A, but now maxing ult for the extra attack speed is way better.
Gwennya nih.
Iya, karena memang dari tadi mereka
Direcokin terus.
berhadapan terus ya. Dan sembari tadi mendapatkan kill di sini Anjegis dan juga Unanofobia berhasil mengamankan turret di bagian atas.
bener banget.
Oh,
Dan
di
juga
sini
di sini
sudah
Elite
terlihat.
Esports sepertinya berhasil membalikan keadaan dengan skor mereka lebih kotak sih.
Iya, jadi tapi di sini keadaannya juga secara turret udah cukup seimbang ya,
Udah
sama-sama
seimbang.
tersisa 6 turret kedua tim.
Wanted some farm here.
Di
Oh,
sini
what can I say besides here? I always say here.
mencari cara untuk bisa menghentikan serangan dari tim Elite Esports.
Iya, di sini kita sudah masuk ke menit 13 sepertinya kedudukan masih sangat seimbang.
Iya.
Jadi kayak di game pertama nih. Ini benar-benar masih seimbang di mid game.
Iya.
Tidak ada yang mendominasi.
Nggak ada yang mendominasi terlalu jauh. Tapi
Elite A, this is when Elite A was winning in
ketika
pressuring, control, and
di sini
as well as the team
beberapa kali
fights.
miss dari on point-nya ya.
Turnwalker and Samuel together is so strong.
Tapi terus offensifnya malah
We had Lyra,
dan Fan of Earth
but
jadi finisher
we gave away
yang
too many
mematikan
kills to them.
beberapa hero dari PG Supernova seperti
Iya.
Gwen, seperti Varia dan
Apalagi
juga
ada
Lyra.
yang lembek ya di sana.
Bener banget. Dan kita lihat di sini sepertinya dari kedua tim masih mencari informasi, saling mencari informasi.
Saling mencari informasi untuk melakukan serangan lebih jauh.
Serangan lebih jauh. Dan terlihat juga ada sepertinya laju creep dari PG Supernova mengungguli laju creep Elite Esports di bagian atas dan
Di bagian
terpaksa
atas
melakukan
terutama
PBL.
ya.
Oh, sepertinya akan terjadi war kembali di sana. Oke, sudah di help and change di sana Lyra.
begitu berani di depan.
We actually could have fought here. Let's 3v4.
Hanya satu hero yang terkena hook and
But
change.
Samuel,
Hanya menggunakan force.
Samuel's gay.
Dan sementara itu di bawah udah ada
Official hand.
pergelutan
Yeah,
lagi.
you can
antara
see
Official
Vox
hand
is really
dengan
head.
Mr. Liger di sana masih.
Killed
Dan
Grace
ini
too many
Official hand
times.
bagus banget. Fokus pada objektif yang langsung hancuran.
Iya, dan juga di sini seperti official hand
Oh,
diincar dua
terlalu
hero oleh
berani.
PG Supernova. Apakah masih bisa kabur? Dilihat juga di sana.
Mencoba
Ada
terus
Sonic
damage.
Wave. Official hand.
Berani
Ada
dong.
blok.
Apa dilakukan?
Tapi harus mati di
Harus
sana.
mati.
Elite 8 won that
Cukup
trade.
tepat dari seorang official hand karena keadaannya juga udah
They got a
ada tiga
tower
orang
out
yang
of
mengarah
that.
sana. Jadi
Iya.
mau nggak mau
Hilang atas fight tadi tuh bisa dikembalikan dengan mudah
Dengan
oleh
mudah.
seorang Lyra dengan Imperial Sigil ya.
betul dan juga bisa mereka
Sorry, I'm
bisa
skipping too much, but if you
bisa
have any questions, just ask me.
Betul banget. Dan terlihat juga di sini.
Because I'm running out of time. I totally am.
mereka tadi cukup bagus
So, if I'm not wrong, we try to go ghosting it. Okay, we got this ghosting, but there's a team fight problem. I went in too deep.
Oke, terlihat juga
I went in too deep here. See, I went in.
Supernova, tapi
We got caught. I wanted to fight, but Rez was, Grace is too far. I ulted here. I shouldn't have.
Oh my god, mawar hitam di sana mencoba untuk kabur dan terlihat juga kabur dari Save Me. Coba untuk kabur juga karena tadi dilihat bahwa heart dropnya stuck 5. Mungkin kalau
Yang
bisa
udah
di
mulai
main of
sakit.
heart langsung mati tadi itu.
They got ghosting, but
Bener banget dan ini sepertinya
their team fight is really good. Samuel, Kern had hooks on everyone. Samuel, AoE. Yeah, they got Black Claw, and I think we lost in that.
menahan laju creep
Grace was,
game
Grace died too many.
ke arah turret dan inilah sepertinya akan menjadi pertempuran berikutnya kedua kali ini dengan
apakah Elite bisa mendapatkan
sepertinya. Oh, mawar hitam menebe. Saya pun dibuka tapi tidak mengenai siapapun. Terlihat juga di sana ada Alpha yang sekarat. Saya masih punya Evil Tribute.
Alpha shouldn't have went back in there. And I got stuck in the Arden Gauntlet. Oh, that's when we lost. Maybe we could have still won this game. But we threw too hard. We lost this. Moving on to the next draft. This is the one. So we did a similar draft to the first game. But this time we went for the Lyra because they banned Simon instead. They went for a very similar Voxar and pick up the side again. But what did we get here? We got Kansei. Yeah. We got Kansei and something else. And then we got the Fortress this time. Ah yeah, I got Scarf. Oh, this is a really fun game. So, but the Elite 8's going for the comfort picks once again. Vox, Blackfeather, Arden. Now, Kansei is really strong if you can't stop him. Especially with Fortress. And yeah, the sustain from Lyra, so basically no one countered Kansei in their team except Arden. We got Scarf to back that up, and Tony for the PC to push Chernwalker away. Once Chernwalker was out of the fight, we went in. So that was our team fight. This is a really tough game for us, but Mr. Like God played really well, surprisingly. I mean, finally. It was a very difficult game. Oh, we needed that second place win. Okay, this is pretty standard. Nothing really happened here, so I'll just skip. Nice poke. I didn't really do too much poke. Oh, we had Lyra though, so yeah, see, nothing happened. But we were getting ahead because of the rotations. Elite 8 went for Idris, which is really weak early game. And even then, I was still poking him really hard. I poked him really hard. Okay, this game was a breeze for us because everything fell into place. Everyone was playing their A game. And we were poking Idris really hard. You can see I'm 2 levels ahead. If you play against Idris in the mid lane, you have to poke him. And Idris can't play into Lyra because Idris into Lyra or anything in mid lane, gonna die. Okay, I don't know why I died here. I was throwing too much. Yeah, I didn't die here. But in this game, I throwed a lot because I was really tired. I slept for like 4 hours. And yeah, my mechanics was just dying. Tried to do my best to assist from the backline. Oh yeah, this is funny. You should watch this. 100 years died for me, but I predicted where he was gonna jump to and he died. We both lost blue buff there. Arden died here. Never mind, Blackfeather came to assist.
Mengusir seorang Big Baby Bu saja dan kawan-kawan di sana ya. Mereka harus mundur.
Okay, so Tony. Okay, so Mr. Like God, he was doing really well. He played much better. Oh, that's really close. But once he did this, he won the
Sudah kehabisan apa namanya?
Yeah, I didn't upgrade Scarfold because reason being, Scarfold is really weak, pre-level 12. So once I hit level 10, that's I upgrade Scarfold from level 10, 11, and 12. Because Scarfold really is too weak early game. So I want to focus on the objective control first, A and B. So I didn't lose out on anything at all. Luckily, we got a tower here.
Seorang Uranofobia sedikit lengah sepertinya di sana.
Dilihat juga ternyata
So this is when we started
tugas dari
snowballing.
seorang Scarf adalah menghancurkan
They,
turret yang berada di bawah.
I don't think they got our mid because
Dan
Fortress
kenapa tadi ada
engaged,
si Scarf-nya dan langsung saja mereka
and I went
menghancurkan,
go in.
kuat. Uranofobia mati dengan mudah tanpa ada bantuan dari turret. Dan terlihat juga di sini sepertinya dari kedua tim. Dari tim PG Supernova kali ini memimpin.
Yeah, so contrary to popular belief, upping Scarf's ult isn't the way to go all the time. A and B will always be Scarf's bread and butter skill, but they buffed Scarf's ult, so it's team fight. If you do it right, it's really good. You see here that Saruman basically positioned as a melee roamer again. Blackfeather could have went with me here. Marhidam played really well here. We outfought them here. In this instance. See? He played so good. Marhidam, my god! I was just sitting there cheering for him. You can see Quater Boss stand up there.
Dan optimal.
Ya betul Mas, dan sementara itu di atas di sini official hand masih baru mengamankan satu turret saja di sana ya.
Yup, dan kembali di sini seperti Alin dan Discord harusnya tinggal 3 skor kembali untuk killnya dan network mereka tertinggal 3k, cukup jauh sepertinya. Dan
Cukup jauh.
PG Supernova sepertinya mengungguli di game ketiga kali ini.
Ya.
Apakah Elite Esport bisa kembali mengeluarkan kekuatan rahasia mereka untuk mendapatkan comeback?
Betul banget. Di sini kalau ngeliat momen-momen
Comeback.
official hand udah diinisiasi.
I was trying to poke top tower here, but I opened mid lane.
373 damage di sana.
Bener banget, DPS-nya sakit banget karena di sana udah ada spellfire juga.
Oh, 384 ke arah anime CFMI di belakang.
I shouldn't have gave away mid lane here.
Masih coba di burst down di
Masih
bagian
terus
atas.
di poking oleh Spitfire.
Sementara itu di bagian
itu
tengah.
udah ada.
But we got top in exchange, I think.
Menghadapi Lira dan juga Fortress sana.
Ya benar banget, masih mencoba melempar-lempar dengan cakram di sana untuk seorang Idris. Tapi ternyata di sini Idrisnya dia bermain oke. Dia ada item PP, ada item pistol juga.
Di sini Idrisnya bakal bikin alternating Kyurem sih kalau dilihat Kyurem tuh.
Okay, so nothing much happened here. Just general walking around, controlling backlog, ghosting. So I got caught here, but did I die? Yeah, I died. I shouldn't have got caught here. Like I said, I was really tired. And I threw a lot actually. Luckily my team was extremely fed. I think Mauer hit him went in here. Yeah, but I told him to back. Because I wasn't there. 4v5, we should never go in first. Yeah, but he still went in and died. He was trying to make plays because he's pretty ahead right now. It was okay, we lost Ghostwing, but it was all good because we were ahead in kills and towers. They got Ghostwing here, but we were ahead in terms of the tower, I mean the minion waves. I saw them get ghosting, so I pushed top. Black Claw was open. I think you can't say plus part late game gay. Yeah.
Ya, efek dari top. Jadi itu kombinasinya bagus gitu. Jadi damage-nya bisa lebih full, lebih burst.
Walaupun itu bukan build yang cukup normal dan ini build bukan untuk pemula sih. Takutnya nanti bakal dicoba oleh teman-teman di rumah.
Iya, betul banget. Dan di sini sementara itu Big Baby Bu masih mencoba clearing minion di bawah.
Bener banget, dan terlihat juga di sini sepertinya.
Jing is gay. I agree. Jing is gay.
Masuk ke mid game. Sepertinya kedua tim masih seimbang.
Masih seimbang dan di sini keadaannya Elite itu sedang memegang buff ghosting tapi sayangnya tidak melakukan pergerakan apapun.
Iya, masih
cukup sayang.
Sakit.
Blood for blood.
Mengurangi darah sekitar 20% untuk seorang Scarf di sana. Dan terlihat juga di sini.
We didn't want to fight them here because they got ghosting.
Oh, poin di sini mencoba mencari target yang lengah sepertinya.
Iya, benar banget. Dan juga sebenarnya masih mencoba untuk.
How did they give Kensei so easily? It's because of the draft. They didn't expect us to pick Kensei.
Dan di sini kedua tim masih saling mengumpulkan informasi.
And Kensei is not really that strong if you play him into the right thing.
untuk melakukan serangan
So
seperti
they
ini.
didn't have any idea when Kensei was good and when bad.
Karena kedua tim bisa berimbang dan mereka pun harus
Got Kensei.
ini baru gue bilang. Mereka harus waspada banget sama grupnya karena beberapa misstep dari tim Elite Sports sendiri atas grup yang dilakukan.
We lost the tower here.
Sepertinya akan di sisi
Idris
Wall dan turret tier
and
2.
Vox. I mean, Idris pushes A,
Elite Sports berkat serangan dan SPD dari seorang official hand.
but we were able to
Power hitam apakah akan organisasi seperti
engage in
tidak?
them
Dan
here.
bercakap untuk menakut-nakuti.
Rotasi yang cukup baik dari tim Elite Sport berhasil mengamankan turret.
Good fight.
tapi
Wait, hold on.
mungkin agak
We reset the lanes again.
karena harus membawa geser juga di atas sana udah ke
Oke. Dan mereka ini harusnya bakal jaga jarak lebih jauh lagi.
ya. Sini terlihat kedua tim sudah berusaha
I wanted us to push bot here,
area Blackout karena di sini sudah menit 15
but
Blackout sudah muncul dan
Sudah muncul 3 menit yang lalu sih.
bisa menjadi
they were pushing mid and bot, so we needed to move. We couldn't have held Black Claw pit for long. If not, they would have got bot lane.
Akan mengulangi kejadian menang.
menggilas ke arah mid lane dan
Yeah, and ghosting is spawning again, so they didn't want to they wanted to get control of
Pertama ketika mereka
ghosting.
mendapatkan sebuah Black Cloud tapi
Meanwhile, I was just busy pushing.
karena tidak punya
Make sure it didn't.
power untuk
saling apa namanya berotasi
As you can see, it's a lot of back and forth.
mencari yang pertama tadi ya apakah ada di sana
Think-
gitu nggak tahu di sini
We
gimana.
this point,
kasih tahu aja.
Saling
we
tim
could have
bisa
went for
saling, kedua tim gitu
because Vox
Oh,
is
dan
pushing
ini sudah
top,
terlihat
Masih
but
saling
we're
harus
too
bisa
scared of
mendapatkan
giving
beberapa
away.
skill dan
Udah.
juga sudah- oh,
Kensei
bawah
went in a
sepertinya
bit
mental
deep
jauh
there.
caranya langsung di bawah setengah.
ada group di sana yang sudah terbakar
Just I got caught, but I didn't die.
Habis
Wait, did I die?
fokus fire. Grupnya mencoba
I
menembak
died.
menggunakan Brad. Sepertinya tidak bisa
But
menang.
Kensei was able to carry because Vox wasn't there.
Satu strike 3.
Yeah.
Ronin terkena 3 hero dari Elite Sport. Terpaksa 2 hero dari Elite Sport harus mati dan juga terlihat 3 hero.
We didn't lose the armory. He went to back and forth.
seorang ofisial lain berhasil mengamankan dan di sini
But because of that, we were able to get the Black Claw.
Di sana Pok.
I was spawning here, so I went there and we got the Black Claw.
Satu strike.
We didn't make the same mistake as just now and gave Black Claw. Kensei went in a bit earlier.
2 hero. Mati.
See, that team fight is really-
Juga formasi dari Elite Sport.
Why even instead of Clockwork? Because this game I max my ult, and if you max your ult, you should go for Clockwork. I mean Dragon Eve instead. Because when you ult, you need to gain some sustain. You lose some positioning, so getting a sustain in
menjadi momentum bagi
instead is good.
untuk memenangkan permainan
Hi Niels. Niels, you finished streaming already?
emas di sini bagi tim BG Supernova ya
Tapi dilihat juga sampai Supernova tidak mau tinggal diam untuk menghasilkan.
So we decided to just push bot and mid here. We didn't want to give away too much things
Mereka pun harus mundur.
because the game was near its end, so we were all playing.
power pick Black Claw yang sangat bagus di situ dengan satu Black Claw
We got ghosting,
Supernova berhasil
and we got a huge chunk of their bot tower.
sebelum Black Claw ya dan juga
After that, we decided to go to
tadi udah hampir hancur gitu.
their bot. I mean near their shop,
Dan udah
the
cukup
camp,
sekarat di sana terlihat
because we
ada
can
turret yang stack up
we had
di bawah.
ghosting.
Minion
That
yang
meant
stack
we
up
had
di
extra
bawah itu
fire and we could fight.
berhasil menyakiti turret
Their bot lane was low. Their armor was low. Once I saw Vox go push top, we immediately went for a dive. Dive with the tower. This is really good macro decision
berusaha
from
ini ya,
here.
berusaha untuk apa namanya membersihkan lane saja
3,
Di bagian tengah.
2,
Sementara itu
1.
dari seorang official
Started
masih
moving.
mencoba,
And then Fortress ulted to prevent them from backing or moving too fast. And then we got this, we got the armory, and then Iron Scarf went to take the armory. Kensei was distracting them really well. And then from here, we just focused the Vayne and we won. Kensei was just too strong, they got down Idris, so boom. We're so happy winning this. Yeah.
sini sungguh apa namanya Ghostwing power pick yang sangat baik oleh PG
Okay,
Supernova
guys.
berhasil.
So that's pretty much it for this stream. I'm gonna be going to sleep now. Yeah, you guys should watch Neil's stream as well on twitch.tv. He streams on Twitch. And remember to comment, like, and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon. Probably tomorrow or something. See you around. There's a stop button.